Hello, this is the ArchieLuxury live stream, and you are live with Bateman and Archie. How are you going today, Mr. Bateman? Talk to me.
I am good, thanks, Archie. Now, for your topic, you're talking about downsizing to 2 watches, if I'm hearing
Yeah,
that correct.
yeah. So look, what basically spurred it off was the I'm just as we speak here now. I am pinning the link,
You're
and I'm
motivated by
also,
Kelso.
yes, I'm also going to start a poll. Should I downsize to 2 watches? Patek, Patek and Rolex. Okay, so there we go. We just start the poll
Oh,
now.
we got HR joining us. We'll let him on, eh?
You
Let him
know,
on. Yeah.
he's a vicious cunt. You know that as a person, he's a vicious.
He can be fun at times. Just let him on. Let him on. Here we go. Here's
Okay.
HR.
Oh, sorry. Let him on. Let him on. Let him on. Here we go. What
HR.
do you want, you vicious cunt? I blocked you on WhatsApp. I don't, send me
wait.
stupid messages. How about I send you stupid messages? Well, when are you buying a better car? When are you doing this? I don't
let's
need
talk about cars.
on my WhatsApp.
Let's talk about cars. Plastic asked me if you were going to sell.
No. Now because you're a piece of shit. He's gone. Look at that.
He's gone. Okay.
What a piece of shit that guy is. He's got a grudge on his shoulder.
What happened?
He's got a grudge on his shoulder because he feels England was vicious to him. He wants to be a cunt. You know what? Just fuck off. You know that? Go fuck off.
Man. What happened? You were talking about messages or something.
Okay. He sent me a message in WhatsApp. Just crap. I wake up in the morning. The last thing I want to see is his crap out of his mouth.
Okay.
It's just
fair enough.
There are some people I'd prefer not to have a guest if we've got that guest.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, the thing is, Bateman, let me explain it to you. Sometimes in life, like you look at things, right? You do this shit, and you make good money, so you put up with it. Then the money goes crappy. And then you think, why am I doing this? It's not making me happy anymore. It's not making me happy. He doesn't make me happy. He's just a fucking big. He's one of these guys who likes to big note himself. He's always got to talk himself. I get it. I'm not saying, I don't like to talk people down, but he's always somebody who's got to put you down to build himself up. Well, get fucked. Get fucked. You know what I mean? They put you down. I heard
there's the saying, you will never be criticized by someone who is doing more than you. There's that age-old saying. Have you heard that one?
No, I haven't, but okay, I've heard it now.
There you go. I wonder if that's applicable here. I wonder if that's
you like
applicable.
my new jumper. This is a
new sweater.
Yeah. I'm
getting some patina on already. Yes.
I bought 4 of them. Look, I've got a white one. I've got another black one, and I've got another white one.
Oh, cool! 4 of them, yeah.
$5 each. They were only $5 each.
Only 5. Are they comfortable? Are they warm?
It's fucking amazing. It's better than that other shit jumper I had before because it used to get caught on things because it had little wool, and it fucking the smoke that came out of it. Fuck me, Dad. This black. I was scared the neighbors would call the fire brigade because it was black toxic smoke and it stank. And,
Archie, if you had put that inside the if you had done that in a controlled environment inside the home, that could have killed the termites, mate. You could have killed the termites.
I don't know. I think termites can hold their breath. They're like roaches. Hey, look who we got here. We got HR again. How are you, HR?
Hey, man. Plastic said he was going to buy the Beamer off you.
People down. Why don't you put
yourself down?
Use the Beamer as a learner car. Why don't you put yourself down instead of putting other people down, hey? He's gone again. Look at that. I got to tell you something. I'm envious of Kelso. Okay, let's talk about this.
He's got the
Kelso
panic in the
said
back,
he's
man.
got 2 watches. That's it. He doesn't need any more. And what he said to me was like let's be honest. The Rolex
So we got
Explorer
the Polar.
2.
Yep.
What a beautiful Rolex to have there. And you know what? People say, "Oh, get the Pepsi. It's a poor man's Pepsi." You know what? I'll tell you why I like this watch better than a Pepsi, okay? Number 1, I like the white dial. Number 2, I like the fixed steel bezel. It's hard enough to read 24-hour time without a fucking rotating bezel. Number 3, I love orange hand. The orange Explorer in orange and the orange 24-hour hand.
Mm.
And that to me is, and it's on the, I love the Oyster bracelet. That's my favorite bracelet, is the Oyster. I mean, I like the Jubilee, don't get me wrong.
It wouldn't
But
work on the Jubilee. The Polar Explorer 2 would not work on the Jubilee, you know? And so
And
the
then the
Pepsi...
other watch I've got on my wrist here, I'm wearing the
You
fucking
got the
thing
Patek.
today.
Yeah, you got the Patek. There you go.
And I'm wearing it. You know what? I'm wearing it. I can see Auckland time. It's a little bit after 11 in New Zealand. Look at that.
It is, yes.
I've got all the places there. I can read. You know, this is such a... I'm wearing it because Kelso said, wear the fucking thing. Wear it. And those 2, GMT and a Patek, I don't need any more. What more do I need? That's it.
And so, yeah, with the Explorer 2, it's also 42 mil. I think
Green
everyone
Man
goes for
says,
the Pepsi.
You
know?
are fucked if you like that watch better than a Pepsi. Let me tell you something.
It's entirely subjective.
Bang per buck. This is a third of the price of a Pepsi. At least
And it's
half.
not hype. It's not hype, is it?
It's a third of the price of a Pepsi. A third. Is it a third of the watch? The bang per buck. This watch here, I admit, if I was in the Rolex boutique and someone said to me, Arch, you can have a Pepsi or an Explorer, I would take the Pepsi. Yes, I would. However, if I got to use my own money, amazing.
See, one of these is a lot easier to get, and one of them is not.
What MT says here, MT85's come out and said 1K cheaper from AD Pepsi is a great deal. I'm talking secondary. The ADs, they wouldn't sell me jack shit.
You're not going to get a Pepsi, no.
Okay? I'm not even going to get an Explorer 2 from an AD because they play these games. Scarcity. Oh,
Yeah.
sir, we'll put you down. Waitlist. You cannot walk in and buy it. This is not how it's done. Okay, you've got to lick their asshole. They want to make sure you're worthy of buying. Get fucked. You know what? Fuck off. Okay, fuck off. They can forget it. Look at that. I mean, how could you honestly hate that watch? This here. By the way, I just paid it back. I paid that off. I borrowed some money from Dave, and I got some money from the Breguet sale, and I also put some money in from a little bit of YouTube money came. I paid it. I wanted to fix my friend up. I don't like owing money to friends. We got JT $2. Let's get these super chats rolling.
Yes, thank you, JT. We got another one from Steve Burns.
Steve Burns, $5. I own both the Polar and the Pepsi. 100% Polar is better looking one. Pepsi is hype. Look at that. That's now. See, I couldn't make that call because I didn't own one. I just think for the money on the secondary market, fuck, the Explorer 2. And I love it because my first Rolex was an Explorer. It ties in to my first Rolex. Your first Rolex was a Datejust, right?
That's right.
But that doesn't mean anything wrong with that. Look at this beautiful photo here. Pepsi.
It was the 16233 on the jingly jangly.
I actually liked that watch. I must admit that was a watch I liked.
I couldn't deal with it, man. Grandpa, well, whoever previously owned it, had sagged the shit out of that bracelet. I couldn't deal with it. Maybe I could have got it the bracelet sort of worked on or something. I don't know.
It's hard
But,
in New Zealand. It's hard to get these
yeah,
things done.
yeah.
Did you lose money or did you make money or break even when you got traded out of it? Tell me that.
Well, I mean, I got the Seamaster. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad, honestly.
Look at
Wasn't too bad.
Steve Burns, $5. I own both the Polar and the Pepsi. 100% Polar is better looking one. Pepsi is hype. Look, I love the Pepsi. Don't get me wrong. I like it, but is it worth premium? That's the thing you've got to say to yourself. Look. The truth is, it's not far. The Pepsi is similar money. The Patek World Time isn't so much more. You can buy these. Mine doesn't have papers. Okay, these here aren't much cheaper than a Pepsi. I'd rather have the Patek. Okay.
I know this is different. This is a different answer to everyone. Well, for everyone, but do you care about the papers?
Look, it's nice to have. Not really. No. Look. I do like them, but if it gives you an opportunity to buy it significantly cheaper.
Like if you have full peace of mind, right? You know the watch is entirely, you know it's completely genuine. You know there's service records. Would you really care about the about all the additional?
I like to have
and
all
fluff?
that sort of shit. I like
Oh,
all that
fair
stuff.
enough, fair
but,
enough. Okay.
You know, it in the same token, if it gets an up buying, it let me get into a watch I normally couldn't afford. Okay, that's one
Super
thing.
chat.
MT85, $2. I did lots of licking. Laugh out loud. See, the problem is these ADs. I got a friend of mine who's got a really good relationship with ADs. He buys stuff. He's very much a high stakes player. Okay, high stakes. He actually, that's Dave, my friend Dave. Okay, so he buys stuff new. He'll wear it. He'll play with it a bit, then flick it. You know, he plays the game. Now, let me say this to you, Bateman. I am honest enough to tell you I don't have the money to play that game. I can't afford to buy things and then I'm buying things to build credit or build, you know, I can only buy things that I know I can get out of. I got to buy them pre-owned. The stuff I buy, you can't buy that new. Look at this beautiful 40 mil. Isn't that so beautiful? Look at that.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Such a lovely watch. I can't afford to pay the. I mean, can you?
You're a value shopper. Value shopper. Yeah.
Can you afford it either? I mean, seriously, to be able to buy this shit new, can you do that? I can't.
I'm gonna prefer the best deal, and I don't want any sort of fluff from the dealership, as you say. You know.
Yeah.
I don't have money to waste on like a bunch of other shit to get the offer, and I don't have the patience, so I'm just gonna look and shop around for the best deal.
That's exactly it. I don't have the money to do that. I really don't.
Have there been any new sales? Any new pieces sold? Any interest?
No. It's very flat. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like that other guy, he just came out of the woodwork. Boom, deal done. That's it. But I'm kind of enjoying the fact that I'm enjoying the fact that it sold. Okay, I'm enjoying it. I'm really happy that it did sell. Okay.
Some weight off the shoulder. Yeah.
But I got to be honest with you. I'm happy it sold. Okay, I'm very happy it sold. However, I'm not in a rush to sell. I've got the Zenith, which I'm going to sell to my friend next time I see him. Okay, that's one in the bag. So I'm down to 6. Like the only things I would sell are the 2 Breguets. I would sell the enamel dial. Okay. I would sell the Pam perhaps, but I don't have. You know what I mean? Like they're kind of hard sells.
Yeah, I guess it's a game of patience to get rid of them, right? I mean, you've got them listed currently.
Yeah, yeah. I had someone approach me, said, "Oh, do you want to give it to me on consignment?" I said, "No, I don't." I said, "I don't know you from a bar of soap," and I said, "Look, I don't like consignment. I worry. You know, it's just I could lose my stuff. I'm very very paranoid about. I would only trust consignment to a few people, and I never heard of you.
Mm.
You know, that's kind of how I feel on it. But look,
Did he give us credentials or anything, or like what happened?
look, he's a dealer. I actually, look, I'm not interested. I don't do that. I don't do that. I
Okay,
had it
okay.
listed. You want it, you pay the money, you take the watch. You don't want to buy it, well, fuck off. Don't waste my time. Like HR, just fuck off. Fuck off. I don't want
He
to
wants
do
a piece
things
of your pie. He wants a piece of your pie.
exactly. So I'm just not interested in that. There. Hey, speaking of, we've got Bear Clooney joining us. Hello, Bear.
Hey, Bear.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good. How are
Hey,
you,
we
mate?
are fantastic, Bear. What's going on?
Well, let's start with the first thing. It is to increase my sound to match my huge ego.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's a good show, good flow, guys. I'm listening. I'm listening. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're
What do you
okay.
think, Bear? I'm very inspired by Keslow. He's got Paddock and a Batman. That's all he said he needs. That's it.
He's not wrong.
I could do the same. Explorer 2, Polar, and my World Time. 2 GMT World Time type watches there. Just absolute ultimate travel watches. That's it. Go anywhere. Do anything.
Yeah,
And the Speedy.
I
Don't
I, I
forget the
can see
Speedy.
that.
Yes. Actually, I'm just leaving the Speedy out at the moment. But what do you think, Bear?
I like it. I like World Time. I like Explorer Polar. Those two watches are awesome. I personally think that's a great duo.
Would you ever consider getting down to 2? Could you do 2? How many? What's the minimum you could go down to?
Archie, I was homeless at one point in my life.
Yes.
Was on a street in London, England.
Yes.
You really think I could not do without having watches? Of course, man. It's a
Tell me,
luxury.
if you are homeless, is it fucking awful?
Yeah, you know what sucks? You can never really get a good sleep. The people think it's a hunger that's the biggest problem,
Yeah.
but actually no. You just the two things you miss the most is good rest, good sleep, solid sleep, and nice hot shower.
And why is it hard to have a sleep? Because you're scared of people pinching your stuff.
Many reasons. One of them is exactly that. You don't have your place. You don't have your comfort. You're not safe. You're not meaning you might get a night at a place, right? If it's
Hostel or
not
something.
if it's not filled for the night, and
Yeah.
and frankly, there's no privacy there. Never privacy. It's
Yes.
tough. I always prefer to just find my own place somewhere hidden rather than going to those places.
Oh,
Well,
why is that?
because I didn't feel comfortable being surrounded with people who have a drug issues.
Oh, I see.
Most common reason for people being homeless are drugs, not anything else. Mine was a temporary, really setback, and I knew I'll get out of it. Obviously, the biggest threat is actually if you get hooked on drugs. But in the same time, I can understand, not that I'm justifying that, but I can understand some of those people. The drugs are the only comfort they actually have.
We've got a super chat in, James. Mitchos, $8. Love your idea. New collection based on Rolex 5-digit models. Better looking watches, justifiable prices, e.g. Pepsi. But love your modern Explorer 2 best. Yeah, that's a very, very good point there.
I agree with James.
There's so many beautiful watches in the 5-digit category, you know.
Of course, of course.
That'll be so much
Actually,
fun.
Archie kind of made Polar Explorer famous. To be honest with you, I don't know any other YouTubers that have made that watch high profile. And I always associate with Archie the man on the fucking moon. I associate with Archie Polar. I associate with the Archie wall time. And I would say that would be probably it. Probably also the solid gold bluesy pre-ceramic.
And
Those
the
are things
Speedy
that,
Bear?
Yeah.
Speedy?
yeah, man on the
He
fucking
said
moon. I
that. He
just said
said
it.
that.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
you did. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mac Lobster, $2. Pontiff, the new jumper is quite fetching. What do you think of the new jumper, Bear?
I like it. I like the plain black. That to me just it makes you look skinnier. I like it. I like it a lot. I have
They were
something
$5
similar
a
to
pop
that.
as well.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I bought 4 of them, Bear.
Good. $5. That's a deal. Is it decent quality?
Yes, it is. I mean, what do you expect for $5? $5, it's okay, you know? I tell you what, you don't need fancy designer label shit, Bear. That's one thing you find out when you experience poverty. You don't really need that shit, you know?
Well, that's why I'm saying, Archie. Let's be honest.
I got to tell you something.
Hmm.
MT85, $2. Bear thoughts 128235. Torquay's wife or girlfriend. That watch is rose gold. Absolutely beautiful. I love it.
The Torquays. That's what I'm going to call it that from now on. The Torquays dial.
Turquoise. Gorgeous watch. I would obviously say that's a wife choice. I don't have a girlfriend, so I will never give girlfriend an expensive gift. To be honest with you.
No, you give a wife.
Well, okay,
Yeah,
Bear,
man.
let's say hypothetically, like
Yeah.
you're single, right? Would you
Yeah.
give this like to a girlfriend or a wife?
No. I honestly
Wife.
wouldn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that the wife, the longer you live with your wife, the longer you have a partnership, the longer you actually go through life, good and bad things. In my eyes, you both earn your rights.
Hmm.
Girlfriend is an unknown entity. You don't really know where it's going to end. This is why I like Archie's approach, where he had the watches that he can give them on loan, right? So here
Yes.
you you can wear this
Yes.
watch today, but I take it back.
Yes.
I don't. Oh, look who's here, my man,
We
my
got a
man
super
is here.
chat from Tan.
Hurricane, $14. Bear is king. You
Thank you,
bet.
Dan. I appreciate that. I'm not a king. But I appreciate that you always encourage me, man. Thank you.
I must tell you, Bear,
Mm.
the watch collecting itself there, the thing I must say to you is it is always a hobby that pushes the extreme. That's what it's like gambling. You're not happy until you've pushed it to the extreme, you know? A gambler is not happy playing with 50-cent pieces. He wants to gamble his week's wages. It's gotta hurt. It's gotta hurt. We got Dirk Diggler, $5. Hi, Arch. Tell Lux I will loan him some money at 40% VIG. If he doesn't pay, I know some Albanian. Look, Luxie's never asked anyone for money there, okay? He's going through a hard patch. Everybody goes through hard patches at times. That's just the way life goes.
Hmm.
We have Mac Lobster. Sorry, JD Mac Lobster, $5. Pontiff, have you ever considered lobbying Greenwich to change the name of the moon to the Viking moon? Would be great publicity for the channel. How would I do that? They would listen to me. They wouldn't even take my call.
I know so many people, Archie, that actually picked on that, and it's a very common thing in watch community to hear "man on the Viking moon." Um, I mean, it's it's been long standing a little thing that you created.
Absolutely, Bear. Absolutely. Mac Lobster, thank you so much for your support there. I don't know if they'd listen to me. Greenwich, I don't know if they would do that. We've got Dirk Diggler again, $5. Arch, whose waistline is at more of an extreme? Who cares? Dirk, I don't know. I don't ring him up and say, hey, how fat are you today? I mean, Dirk, why
Hey,
would I?
how fat are you today? What's your waist today? Oh my God, Dirk.
I want to throw this at MT85 quickly, right? He said the turquoise dial, but I suggest maybe having a look at this dial, right? And if the wife doesn't like it, then hey, it's another one for you because this is a beautiful dial, right? What do you think?
Ooh.
I think it's beautiful.
I love this dial. So it's very much like the Nautilus blue, that sort of hint of green to it. Except it's also the sunburst texture.
Mhm.
Anyway.
Do you like diamond baguette? Do you like that, or does it bother you, or do you actually whatever it is?
It doesn't
Look,
bother me at all. I
I
like
love
the
that.
Roman, but
That
yeah.
combination looks amazing, Bear. You can't
I
deny it.
like it, but I don't necessarily like. It doesn't bother me, but I don't know that I would be ready to pay a significant difference in price as a result of it. Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
But I like it. I like
See,
it.
this is beautiful in the light. It's gorgeous.
So MT85 is not married.
Ah,
This
girlfriend.
is
Okay.
my opinion, MT85. Whatever you buy for yourself, girlfriend should not get a gift more than 10 to 20% of the value of what you bought for yourself. So
Interesting.
if you bought a watch that costs 100,000, you should not be buying her 10 to 15,000. If you buy the watch that costs 10,000, look into some Hamiltons or Longines. Just my opinion.
You know our good friend Seb McNally.
Hmm.
He just got a watch in. He got a watch in, and it's actually pretty damn fucking amazing watch he got in. Okay,
Hmm.
I'm just gonna pull it up here.
Pull it up.
This is a watch. I'm just going to get this up on the screen now. I'm just bringing it up. Seb McNally, have a look at this. He sent this to me yesterday, but I had some internet troubles. Look at this, Bear. Oyster
Oh, yeah.
Perpetual. What do you think?
Ooh. He said this is for the wife, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, what do you reckon? I
What
love it.
size? What size?
Okay, so let's have a look there. What did he tell me there? He said doesn't tell me. Lux OP Tiffany.
Yeah, I
OP.
bought that for my bunny. She loves it. It's one of her favorite watches. I bought it for her in 34 millimeter. That's the size she preferred.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, I actually did not get from the AD because he could not get it from me. So that's one
Oh,
of those I bought on a secondary market.
did you? You got to pay a massive premium for it, Bear.
Yeah, I did. I did pay the premium at that time.
Oh my god! And what? That's awful, Bear.
Well, I got mine from AD, so he could not do, hey, listen, okay, here's one Tiffany for you and one Tiffany for Bunny. Ultimately,
He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it.
Archie, do you see how many Rolexes he has given me?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously? There are other
o-
people too, you know, they stand in line, Archie.
Okay. I understand. There's other people. Okay, fair point. Okay.
But it is a beautiful watch for a lady. I honestly do not wear mine. I like that I have it, but I don't find that this color on this watch actually looks right on me.
Yeah.
I like that beige style you've got, Bear. That was a really cool one, actually.
So much more subtle.
Mm.
My favorite one is green.
Oh yeah. 41.
41 green. That's the one I think I enjoy the most.
Incredible, Bear. I've got to tell you something. What's your view on the double indices 369? They've got the double strikes there. What do you think of that? That came out
I
when they
love it.
changed.
I think it.
Yeah.
I think it's a nice improvement on overall balance and design. I
The
think it
OPs,
also
they were always the sleeping dogs, weren't they? They were always the sleeping dogs in the range.
until
They pulled
until they
out.
came with all those colors.
The first
Um,
person who really wanted an OP was that guy with the cape. You know that?
guy with the cape.
Simon Crane.
Oh yes, yes. He had a purple one. He loved that watch. Um,
Yeah.
I did not really like that
The grape.
generation.
That's right. The grape. The grape. Right?
Yeah, I did not really like that generation of the OPs. They
No,
were
I
pretty
didn't
nice.
either. I didn't either, Bear.
I did like my white dial, white as Mikey would say. You know what bothered me on them besides being a little bit too small in 39? The other thing that bothered me, they had those dots in the different color at the end of the indices. And I never understood what was the purpose, what was the idea of those dots on those OPs. So, like, you would have the only one that was monochromatic and actually had the black dots was the actual white dial.
I got a super
Uh,
chat here. James Mikos, $3. BB Blue Lagoon. That's the Black Bay Blue Lagoon Tudor is nicer, I reckon. Sorry.
that's the one that Aussie expat bought, actually. The one
That
with
is
the really like.
nice. That is a nice watch, that.
Yeah, yeah, that's still hot. I mean, I thought they're gonna come out with more of them and become less hard to get, but apparently they're still hard to get.
Can I be honest? I'm not a fan of the high polished bezel.
Neither am I.
Mhm.
Neither am I. But I think they're targeting ladies. They like shiny, glammy, whatever things.
That's true.
Um, my
Yeah.
bunny doesn't like this. She finds that OP is much more appropriate.
Yes, and I don't think the sleeping dog would really be the line of the Rolex anymore. It'd be the Air King, wouldn't it? What do you think?
Correct.
Mm.
Correct. I think so. I think so.
Tell me this,
And
Bear.
mhm.
With this watch here, could you seriously be happy with this Tudor instead of an Oyster Perpetual?
I don't like Tudors. I have a love and hate relationship. I will never accept Tudor as a full satisfaction for me because I dislike the snowflake hand so much. To me, that's the ugliest hand in the business. So I mean, for me, the closest I ever came to loving Tudor is five link new uh, Tudor Black Bay 41 monochromatic
Oh, yeah, that's a cool one.
on the five link bracelet, which is basically Jubilee bracelet. It has
Yeah.
a little bit of that retro sub look, and it would be fantastic watch, almost perfect if it did not have that ugly snowflake hand.
I agree. I agree.
Everything
I've
on
got,
that watch is so nice, Bateman?
It really
Everything
is.
is
I actually
nice.
like the red bezel one. I love that burgundy bezel one. But it's just the hands, man. The hands kill it for me as
The
well.
snowflake hand just doesn't. I don't know what the heck. Why can't they in their past, in their history, they were using Mercedes hands.
Well,
Uh,
they were using Rolex parts.
so why is it such a like? Imagine just for a second if they actually put something like this with a Mercedes hand with that retro sub look, that would be on fire.
Oh, fuck
Now
yeah.
the movement
I
is
agree.
great, cost certified, everything is great about this watch, really. And it's almost like somebody said on these streams, and I thought, what a unique way to describe it. That Tudor always makes it not perfect enough.
They fuck something up, exactly.
Yeah, that.
hmm.
Flawed by design.
Yeah,
You can't make the perfect product, otherwise they're not gonna come back. You've got to fuck it up somehow and have people wanting more and more and more. That's
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Do you have any tutors now? You don't have any tutors.
At this moment, thankfully, I have no Tudors left.
Fuck, that's awful.
The
That's
last Tudor,
awful. That's awful to say that, Bear.
it's actually how I feel. You ask me, I tell you the truth. That doesn't mean that in whatever a month I don't again buy a Tudor. I change, I flip flop, as somebody says. My consistent like and love for the brand has always been and always will be Rolex.
Mm.
Everything else is
You're a Rolex man, Bear. You are a Rolex man. Do you understand that?
yeah, I love Rolex, and I never actually seen Rolex I don't like. There's always Rolex. Rolex is just I loved Rolex when you could buy it on a discount on a secondary market. And I still at that time was obsessed with Rolex. So for me, Rolex is not only and about holding the value or uh, playing some type of game on increasing in a value. For me, Rolex is just a great looking watch that appeals to my aesthetic affinity. And I enjoy wearing them. They're so appropriate for my wrist. They feel right for my lifestyle, and I love the way they look. I love their history. I love their quality, everything about them.
Hmm. Hmm.
I got to tell you, Bear. Um,
And yes, MT85, that was actually great time. I remember it like yesterday. I would go into the AD, and all these Rolex watches were in a case. You could actually try them on, see them. I remember the first one that became difficult to get was actually Daytona, from what I
mhm.
remember, right? But everything else, I remember buying things like Hulk at a discount, buying things like Sub was just at a discount. Um, they would consider huge favor if you would buy precious metal Rolex, and the discounts on those watches
Bear,
were quite
why do you
significant.
think I got a friend of mine who just bought the gold Tudor sub, the gold Tudor Black Bay?
Yeah, you did mention that.
What do you think of that? Is that
I had one question regarding that.
yes? It's called
And
stupidity. He got a land
no,
dweller,
no,
Bear.
no, hang
He
on, hang
got
on.
a land dweller. They made him buy the Tudor to get the land dweller.
I have a very important question regarding that.
Yes.
Really important. And it's a huge, huge question that actually will determine if he fucked up or not. Was he buying that gold Tudor on a strap or bracelet?
I think it's on the bracelet.
Then he fucked up.
Mm.
Because the price he paid is ridiculous. If he actually managed to buy just on a strap and get a land dweller, he's in a winning position right now. Huge price
Okay.
difference between solid gold.
He got a discount on the Tudor.
No, but I'm saying if he bought it on a leather strap, he's a winner chicken dinner.
You know,
If he
okay.
bought it on a bracelet, the money is just too high. And in a big scheme of things, he is not going to end. It's not going to end well. It's
We
not
got a
going to
super
end
chat
well.
here. JD, $3. Bring up my Instagram. JD Leica. Show AC3 Akadaka image. Okay.
Pulling it up. Give me a
Are you an
second.
Akadaka fan, Bear?
Who isn't, man? I love ACDC, baby.
Were you an
ACDC.
Aussie Osborne fan?
Big time. Love him. Love him, love him, love him. Black Sabbath, man. What a great fucking band.
Ah, look at that. Hi, way the hell. That's amazing. Look at that.
Dirty deeds done Archie cheap. What do you think?
Yeah, looks fantastic. What a great.
Dirty deeds.
That's right. Yeah, I remember. Yes. Yeah, Akadaka. Oh my God. And Poison. Do you remember Poison as well, Bear? Poison?
Yeah, I do. Of course I do. Of course. I'm surprised you actually like these bands. I was
I
always.
don't, Bear. I don't. I'm trying to fit in with the demographic, Bear.
Oh,
I
I see.
can't stand them,
Okay.
okay?
You're Cassidy. You're David Cassidy
David
fan. That's your.
Cassidy.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Bubblegum pop.
That's
Bubblegum pop.
okay. Everybody has a different taste.
These are like vomiting. These are vomiting in a taxi sort of smell, you know? I'm into bubblegum pop.
Super chat.
Super chat. Tony Smith, $3. Guys wear Tudor when they date chicks like Mimi. I don't think women really notice watches, whether you wear a Patek or anything. I don't think they really
Some do.
notice
Some
this
notice
shit.
Oh, if they are into watches, they will notice it. Otherwise, they'll notice it if it's something like that stands out as a little bit extravagantly shiny, precious metal or stuff like that. But Mini T was hilarious, man. That was a very funny period of ArchieLuxury. I thought it was. I always found it really funny how her lack of discipline and her lack of
Lack of
professionalism
yes.
was driving Archie crazy, and he would just fucking lose it. And it's like he's trying to. Actually, this was funny because see, Archie fucks off. Bateman, he fucks off from his own show, and he's actually the guy that's irresponsible and not professional. But in this case, they actually hired the person
Lazier.
that's lazier and less responsible than him. And I found that to be just interesting and funny. I missed her. Do you know? Do you know if she's okay? And
No idea. No idea, Bear. Absolute no idea. Absolutely.
yeah, I think it was a good content. I think it was a very good content. And
super
she was
chat.
cute. She was cute. She was not bitch or anything. She was just that generation and a little bit flaky and lazy. And what's the problem, Arch? What's your problem?
Yes, no, that's exactly MT85, $5. Bear, do you find yourself running out of stuff to pick in the Rolex catalog? Good question.
Yes, I got to a point that I mean sometimes I am basically telling him just give me something, and he says, "Well, what the fuck do you want me to give you?"
Would you
And I
Yacht-Master titanium? Have you asked for that?
yeah, unfortunately, he so far received only one. So I would say that, and then I said, "Well, what do you got?" And then he says, "Well, I have everything you already have." Then I would say, "Well, okay, just give me another one." He's like looking at me, "What
Biggest
the?"
danger is for these ADs is they can lose their Rolex dealership, can't they?
Yeah, yeah, very
Are
much
they
so.
Are they trimming back? What's going on in your woods there, Bear?
What do you mean trimming back, Arch?
Like they're getting rid of dealers.
Yeah, actually, I know for a dealer across the border in US side that is gone, and I know for one in Ontario that's gone. Yeah, so they are trimming. You are actually correct.
Shit.
Also,
I,
they are being very demanding on specifics when it comes to presentation of their brand in the ADs, starting with brand appeal, inside space. They want specific boutique look. They want premium space, and if it doesn't happen, they just stop selling
I
your
honestly,
products.
do you see these as being that fantastic? These land dwellers, Bear.
I really love the watch. Yes, I do. That's and when I said I prefer Land Dweller over Royal Oak, I wasn't doing a shtick. I just personally like it better.
Hmm. Will these be rolled out? Do you think they will become mass market, or are they going to keep them up their sleeve?
I don't know. I At the moment they are stupidly overpriced on the secondary market, and they are trickling in the smaller numbers. But
See,
what
these are very
exactly?
controversial, man. Like,
See, they're
Mhm.
supposed to
the
be a
same.
Datejust. They're alternative to a Datejust. I don't know why they're making it so hard.
They're the same level of controversial as the Patek Cubitus, but unlike Patek, they didn't. Well, Patek didn't print Cubitus on the dial. I mean, it was a stupid name, but at least they didn't print it on the dial. Unlike with
Yeah,
Rolex, they've
Patek
actually put it
never
on the
does
fucking
that. Like
dial.
the Calatrava doesn't say Calatrava. It doesn't say
No, that's
Nautilus.
right. That's what I'm saying. It's
It's
like
very
some people like the
restrained.
design of the Cubitus, but they might not like the name, and vice versa.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I actually I get what you're saying. Yeah, that is not. It's not the greatest name. Okay, I get it. I don't even know. Like a sky dweller, actually, in a way, is kind of cool, right?
yeah.
It's kind of
Because with
cool.
this, they've brought back the Oyster Quartz in a sense, except they've given it an automatic movement, and they've printed Land Dweller on the dial, and that to me is
I don't.
just
I don't. I
fucking
don't.
hideous.
I don't see. You're not the first one that I heard say that, but I don't see it as such.
Mm.
As a quartz, oyster quartz. I don't see it as such.
But I mean, it's the same integrated design, except they've changed the bracelet.
True. True.
They've given it a flat jubilee, but it's really like to me, it's very similar to the Oyster Quartz, and I actually like the Oyster Quartz. I thought that was a cool watch. I just didn't like that it was quartz, but I like the design.
Now, you would prefer that this watch actually doesn't have the land dweller on it, right?
Personally, yes, and I think the I don't like the 6 and 9 loomed numerals there. I think that those are poorly executed. If you look at these, and I'm not too big on them personally.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
Bear, these were supposed to be like a Datejust equivalent. Would you ever in Tudor they have their equivalent to the Datejust that has never been revamped? The Ranger or the Royal. Sorry, the Royal.
Yeah, Tudor Royale. Yes.
They are
Speaking of, you
so.
got a super chat.
We got a super chat. James Mitchos, $3. They just looked like the Tudor Royales.
Oh,
Oh,
look at
look
that.
at this. We got
MT85. Oh, sorry, hang on.
gifted 20 ArchieLuxury memberships. Thank you, MT85.
That is very generous. Thank you,
Thank
MT85.
you so much. These two, what do you think of the Tudor Royals? Were you ever a fan of them, Bear? No, he hates them. Bear hates them.
He wants to shit her off the screen, I'm guessing. This is 38 mils. I can imagine it would be very wearable, but it's cheap, it's cheap.
Yeah, cheap. Yeah, cheap. What do you think? Does that do anything for you, Bateman?
Not really. I mean, I liked my old. I'll have my old date just over this. My I can see the correlation. It does look very similar, although it sort of looks to me like the Land Dweller with an engine turn bezel. Similar,
Yeah.
very similar. Oh, we lost Bear. He must have his connection must have dropped out. He'll be back. He will be back.
He's a good bear. He's a very good bear. And I've got to tell you something. The thing I'm finding is with these the land dwellers there, do people really want them because they're beautiful, or do they want them because they're hard to get? That's what I'm not sure. Like, I look at them, I'll be honest with you, when I see them, I don't see anything that spectacular, okay? I really don't see anything that amazing, okay?
Mm.
It I don't see anything that great, okay?
The oyster quartz has been out for a long time. I don't see anyone sort of rushing out to buy those. They want these because they're the latest, you know, they're the hottest watches out. It's all a game of hype, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair point there. I've got to tell you, I honestly, okay, let me say this. Let me ask you this. If you had a choice, say you were offered a Land Dweller steel, because the only ones we can really afford is the steel one, okay, with the white gold bezel. That's the only ones we can really afford, right?
Sure.
Or a sub date, what would you buy?
I'll take the sub date because
you
I
could
think
get it at retail, okay? So I'm just saying you could have, because the Land Dweller is selling like for multiples. You know what I mean?
see the Land Dweller, the price on it is so high at the moment because it's so fucking hard to get. I think in a few years, or like later on down the line, the price is like they're not going to be in such high demand that they are now.
You
People are
know,
just
Bear,
running.
I was just saying to Bateman, if an AD offered me a sub date, if someone said to me, hey, you can have a sub date or you can have a Land Dweller, besides the financial aspects, I'd want the sub date, Bear. I don't even want the Land Dweller. Does that make sense, Bear?
Well, what's wrong with this?
Oh, the connection's dropped. But to be realistic, right? I guess that the respectable option would just be take the Land Dweller and then sell it, and then with the money you've got, you can buy your sub date and something else because they're in such high demand at the moment, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Fair
Well,
point.
well, it makes sense from the perspective that you and Bateman don't like design of the watch. So uh, I understand exactly what Bateman is saying. There probably is a huge component of popularity of this Land Dweller is the fact that he's perceived at the moment as a watch hard to get, and it plays on people's minds, right? What's going to happen in the future, nobody knows. It's clear. I don't think neither you or Bateman like that watch.
I like the
No.
oyster quartz.
Oyster quartz is similar too. Yeah. What do you don't? What do you like on oyster quartz so much
I like the
more than?
fucking dial. I like just the plain dial, Bear.
Okay.
It's full gold as well, but I'll tell you what, this is also you've got the day and the date complication. I think maybe they could bring that complication to the Land Dweller. Maybe it's a possibility.
See,
Yeah,
MT85 says this is simple. The only reason you ask for this is to sell it.
yes, but see, let's say hypothetically, if there was no like insane sort of secondary market for these Land Dwellers, you know, they were easy to get. What would you pick them between the sub and the Land Dweller?
I would say that I am probably in the last year or 2 years starting to lean more toward the classic Rolex look. Sub and GMT were always my favorite, but I start to appreciate the look of classic Rolex, such as the Datejust,
Mm.
Day Date, the Sky, and now this. Now, is this my favorite line from the Rolex? No, no, no. Partially because it's new, partially because I'm excited about the innovations on the movement, partially because of the bracelet. I also love the idea that Rolex has put out integrated bracelet again. Um, so there's a lot of things I like. I do love white dials. Archie knows that. But it's not a perfect watch. Don't misunderstand me. It's not like so yeah. When you're saying these things, okay, like listen. When I'm listening to you and you're pointing things you don't like, they're certainly affecting my perception of it. I haven't really clearly made up my mind on it. I have not held this watch in my hand yet.
Hmm.
It's
So
interesting.
I'm
Oh, look at that sub.
This is just
I gotta
classic,
tell you,
you know.
that's so beautiful. That's a 40 or 41. What is that?
This is the 16610 pre-ceramic.
Oh, priest. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Bear.
yeah, that's gorgeous watch. Yeah, well, when one long time ago, Bateman, when I had my channel, I did some kind of like a video on let's pick the best watch. Let's pick one and done. So I went by the process of fair elimination, how I see it as to my liking, right?
Mm.
And I ended up with the Rolex Sub. I think I ended up with the Rolex Sub no date because of the balance of the dial.
Oh
I
yeah, that's very
think.
clean. Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, that's so minute anyway. I really think, Archie always likes this, what's one and done. I think Sub is one and done. I mean, I know that, for example, 10 prefers Explorer. Um, you probably prefer Explorer as one and done. I don't know about Archie. Archie kind of changes his position on that. Sometimes Explorer does less than nothing for him, and then sometimes I guess that depends if Clive is on or not. But I think sub date or no date, pre ceramic or ceramic is a fantastic answer for having a one luxury watch. And most common complaint about that watch is that it gets boring. But I got news for you. Anything that you have only one and wearing it all the time eventually does get a little bit boring.
That's right. You know, it's impossible for me to give you like an unbiased answer because I'm sitting here with my Explorer and I am kind of bored, you know.
But that's normal.
Oh, that hurt.
No, no, but that's normal. You
But
can be.
mine's not the GMT, Archie. Mine's not the GMT. It's just a regular plain old Explorer one.
I
Polished
love
steel
it,
bezel.
man.
No,
You
you could.
can't always get what you
What you
want.
want.
Ah,
No, but I think you could have, let's say, let's get some real, unique, exciting, complicated watch. Pick anything you want. I don't really care. And let's say that's your only watch. And let's say that's something you've been wearing for 10 years.
mm.
And that's the only watch you've been wearing for 10 years. I don't care how intricate, how amazing, how complicated, how interesting it is in its design. Eventually, you'll be bored with it. You will be bored. Person that did not
No,
wear it every
it
day.
depends. It depends. We're all stuck with this mental illness, this whole collecting mental illness. You know, there's people that just have one and they're happy with it. We're mentally ill here, Bear.
That's so true, man.
Yeah.
That's why Goldberg starts his show. Is it a hobby or mental illness?
Yeah.
Hobby, it's a mental illness, Bear.
That's so true. That is so true.
It's impossible to be fucking happy. It's impossible.
Yeah. Majority of the people, we're niche, we're really small. We are we're insignificant in a world when it comes to watch. Actually, I think we had a little rebound on this hobby, but I think overall,
It's
this
over now.
hobby is slowly dying. When I see young kids like, I don't know, 18, 19, 20, they don't give a fuck about watches, man.
Your son doesn't care about him, does he?
He thinks we're all fucking crazy.
Has
He
he
really
told you
does.
that in so many words?
Yeah, he did. I mean, he despises the whole. Like when occasionally he would come with me to the AD, and then we're talking, and he's just like, "Fuck, man."
Ooh, look at this comment.
Hmm.
Here, MT85, you would have to have mental illness to buy an Omega. I don't know if that's true. Do you? Omega. Omega. Omega.
I like Omega.
Is this the time for me to go into the no time to die segment?
Oh, you're a big
Your
fan of No
puny
Time
baby
to Die.
man.
Yeah, man, I like that. I've had Archie pushing the speedy on me, but I kind of want to go the different way. Kind of want to go the different way.
Actually, I have No Time to Die not far from me, right here now. I can actually put it on in honor of you.
Oh, wicked, man, wicked.
Yeah. It's a cool watch. You do know it's in titanium, right?
That's right. I had the Pelagos. I had no complaints about the feel of that. It was a sort of a soft, warm texture
Cool.
to it.
You're okay with the faux patina?
Yeah, yeah.
Which, by the way, on this watch actually kind of look cool. I think it's one of those cool James Bond releases because they tend to be very gaudy, very tacky,
Very quickly, very gaudy, very quickly, Bear. You know
We've got
why
too
that's
much
so gorgeous?
007 labeling on the dial.
correct.
Yeah.
This is done in a more tasteful way. Originally, this is the first time they used the shark mesh bracelet.
Oh,
Are you a shark mesh? You know what I would love to see is Rolex put some shark mesh on
I
a
think we
sub.
lost him.
Yeah, I think we did. Wouldn't you love to see Rolex put some shark mesh onto a watch?
Yeah.
I want something different. You know what I mean? And I'd like to see them reissue a vintage piece. I would love to see them reissue a vintage piece.
I don't think they're going to do that though, are they? Like, I guess they've aimed at durability, blingy. You got everything now with ceramic and sapphire crystals with an anti-reflective undercoating and all this new technology. And well, I guess they could reissue it with upgraded technology, but that they're not going to bring back the soft acrylic crystals, are they? The plexis.
Well, I hope they did. You know what I mean? I really, really do.
They could do a dome sapphire. We got bareback, hopefully.
Bareback. Bear, I want them to bring a Rolex Submariner out with shark mesh. What do you think?
No.
Because they're in bed with Breitling, with Tudor. Can't they do it with Rolex?
Rolex never had a shark mesh, except never. Rolex would never
They
do
never
that.
had titanium, but they did that.
Oh yeah, you guys were talking about that yesterday. I was watching. You guys were talking about the Breitling Super Ocean, right?
Yes.
I agree with you guys. I prefer the previous version from the new one. The only thing I like on the new version is that it's a little bit thinner. The watch is thinner. That's a positive thing. I mean, it's always nicer to get a watch that's thinner. Like it has the thickness of a Rolex sub, but everything else, like I agree with Archie that I don't want to interlocked. That's nice, eh? I don't want to interlocked bracelet on a fucking diver. So this is the one, eh, Bateman?
This is the one, man. This is the one. I would just need to find a deal locally because I mean, at the moment, our ads want 20,000.
20 fucking thousand Kiwi.
which
I
is
like
about
this
like
watch.
Can I ask you,
11,000
Bateman?
US.
That
Yeah.
is so much money. You know, fuck me dead. $20,000. I mean, that's a lot, don't you think?
It's
This watch is
ridiculous.
not $20,000.
Twenty
In
thousand New Zealand dollars.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yo,
What's a sub, Bateman? What's a sub date compared, like a sub no date compared to this? How much is that?
From the same dealer? We'll have a look.
Yeah.
We'll have a look.
Because at least with the sub, you get your money back if you wanted to get out of it, but you'd never get out of your money back on this.
No.
No,
God,
you
no.
wouldn't.
I'm
So
sorry
then-
to tell you, Bear. I am sorry, Bear, by the way. I'm sorry. You just wouldn't get it back.
Okay, so the no date sub, right? So take note, the Omega is 20,000 New Zealand dollars, and the sub no date, pulling it up now, 17.7.
It's cheaper for a no date than the Omega.
It's fucking ridiculous.
That's obscene, isn't it, or not? Don't you think?
Oh,
No,
I
so
would.
you would have to put out a want to buy on like in
I had
Australia.
a
But
fan who
hang
actually
on. Just 1 second, Bateman. You would not be buying this new. You're not talking buying a
No,
new,
I'm,
right?
I'm saying I'd put out like a buy. I'd want to buy it locally from from used or something, you know, just from anywhere from Australia or New Zealand.
This you can get this one in Canada for like we're talking the No Time to Die.
85's jumping on. Royalty is joining our spread.
He's gonna
How are
roast me.
you?
Look, I
Can you
pulled
just
the
buy
Omega
this
off. I'm
frickin'
sorry.
thing so we can stop looking at it?
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
How did you, MT, how did you get into the good books with your AD? Tell me this.
Lots of ass looking.
Is it worth it, honestly?
Well, I mean, you get pandas and Batmans and Daytonas and everything else. I think it's worth it. But I mean, what people think as ass kissing and playing the game, I think people think like, well, you're just buying shit you don't want. What if you actually want the stuff originally? Like if you want like a Super Ocean Heritage or I don't know.
But you really want to buy that at retail?
Maybe you don't give a shit. Maybe you want the warranty. Maybe you don't want to go to a gray dealer.
Gee, Bear, that's what you call wealth, Bear. Me and you, homeless. I was driving taxis, and this guy doesn't give a shit. He's going to buy a Breitling.
Bear's on the list for
retail.
Land Dweller. I highly doubt he's
Super
struggling.
Super chat. We got Steve Burns, $2, 16610 or 14060 is amazing. I agree. They are both super amazing, absolutely amazing pieces.
I'm just saying, Bateman, why would you get rid of an Explorer 39 to go for an Omega?
No. I've decided to keep that, right? If I'm gonna get the Omega, that's gonna be an addition to the collection.
Okay.
I'm keeping the
I know you
Explorer.
said originally you were gonna trade it.
It was insanity.
I pondered with it.
It was insanity. It's just insanity. He was just nuts.
I mean, Omega's fine, but it's for value. It's nowhere near where a Rolex is.
Yeah. Like I'm not rich, right? I'm not rich.
Well, I'm not saying there's nothing against saving up and buying things. It's probably more appreciation for that, you know.
For sure. Hang on a second. We got a super chat from Mac Lobster.
Mac Lobster, $2. Bateman, just as a counterpoint link.
I'm pulling it up now.
The Omega Aqua Terra. Do you like the Aqua Terras? See, they're actually good bang per buck on the secondary.
5,500. I like the blue hands and the hour markers there. We got Bear Clooney back.
Sorry, guys, I don't know what's going on.
No,
You're
that's
good.
okay,
Welcome
Bear.
back.
What do you think, Aqua Terra? You've had Aqua Terras before. Amazing.
Yeah,
watch.
I had few Aqua Terras. Yeah, this is the one I think Narkipu likes.
So, yeah, so you've got the smooth bezel. It's very much, in my opinion, it's kind of similar to the Explorer. You know, I don't know if it's going to wear. Actually, how big is this? Let's have a look. 38.5. Oh, so this will wear very similar, but I've noticed that it's titanium. Interesting.
It's not bad watch.
No, it's beautiful. You get the display case back as well. And I
Again,
know,
this is
like,
a good buy on the secondary market.
yeah, I make it see. Look at this fantastic finishing on the movements. Gorgeous. What do you think, Archie?
I got to be honest with you. This is a beautiful watch. I love the white dial. I love the blue hands. But I tell you something. It's no time to die. I'm sorry. It will not fill the itch.
Oh no, not comparable at all.
I love the no time to die.
Yeah,
you know?
that's the problem, Bateman. You're so obsessed with this watch that you're not going to be able to get away from it unless you buy it.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Here we go. We got a super chat. Steve Burns, $2. The movement on the Aqua Terras are tough to wind. Ah, interesting point.
It's the crown is a little bit hard to grasp. But so is on a Speedmaster. I find it that Speedmaster is a bitch to wind.
The Aqua Terra with the turquoise dial actually is not that bad.
With that Fumet style dial, I hate it though. It's so tacky.
Yeah.
The only one I like from the present Aqua Terras is the black lock-haired dial. That's it. That's it. That's it. For me personally.
Holy shit, Bear. I don't know what to say. That's it for you. That's all you want.
Oh, I don't want it. I don't. I have zero interest to. I don't want to buy any Omega at this time.
Well, it's because you have the Rolex in.
Right.
You know, the guy's giving you watches, OPs, Pandas. Why would you go and buy an Omega at this point?
Well, to be honest with you, if I'm actually going into buying another brand right now, I might get Cartier. I mean, if I'm going to buy something non-Rolex, I might finally get a Cartier Santos dual time.
I looked at a Vacheron with the pink gold, but I don't want the pink gold. I want the stainless steel.
Which Vacheron are you talking about?
I don't know the reference, but I think it's the three-hander with the date.
The overseas. They're plummeting in price. You know what? They're no longer a safe bet. You don't want to buy. You got to be careful. These are no longer. Vacheron's been putting their prices up.
Well, I mean, Archie, sometimes you buy something because you want it, like a BMW, not because it's just going to be able to be resold.
Yeah.
I'm kind of at a point with the collection that I kind of want certain pieces.
I had this watch. I sold it before it sunk.
Is that what you're doing, Bear? Are you buying pieces to hold value, or are you buying them because you actually really want them?
This one I thought I really want. My only problem with this watch was that it was wearing too big on my wrist.
That integrated style, right?
It sticks out.
It would be larger than the stated 41. Sorry, Bear.
No problem. I chose Aquanaut over this for me.
It's all right. The boutique, the lady said, no steel for you. You have to go buy that overpriced gold.
How long ago was that, MT? That was a while. They will sell anything.
That was recently. I inquired about it maybe less than a month ago.
They're still hard to get from the AD, the blue dial. The silver dial and...
The problem is they've had so many price rises. You know what I mean?
She said they had the retrograde, but that's, I think, 45,000 or something.
Nobody wants retrograde.
No, I know. Yeah.
This is the Mike Grail watch. Oh, the blue is so deep. Oh,
I could swim in it.
It's the best blue ever, man.
It's the California Ocean.
Look, I told him if I ever won lotto, I'd buy him this watch, and I'm a man of my word. So if
I
it
got
ever
to tell you,
happened,
someone's put a comment there saying, "Why is?" They said, "Why is Omega the red-headed stepchild of a Rolex?" Because Omega's been putting the fucking prices up. It's not as good as Rolex.
I know why they increased the prices so much.
They're insane. It's insanity. Okay, it's insanity.
Do you want to know why, Archie? They raised the prices so much?
Why is that?
Because they're holding up a Breguet brand. You know, they got to keep Breguet afloat.
That means the business is shrinking by putting prices up. It's not helping. It doesn't mean they still have sales. They're sinking like a.
Yeah.
It's
No, you're
killing.
right. I mean, I go to my AD and literally people walk in, they go to the Rolex section, they ask, they obviously get an answer saying nothing's available unless you want a 28 millimeter mother of pearl diamond bullshit price thing. And then they get catered over the certified pre-owned, which is overpriced, and then they turn around and leave because there's nothing else they want.
The thing is this, with Omega itself there, they've been very nasty. They've been pulling the dealerships from multi-brands, and they only want to sell through the Omega boutique, right? They're very much gone boutique-wise, and I tell you something, they're not discounting. They're trying to not discount, and
Yeah.
it's gonna.
I asked my AD for a discount on Omegas, and they said no. They said maybe they could give me 10% on a Breitling, and I kind of laughed, and I was like, all right, I'll stick with the Rolex. So.
What percent would you want on Omega?
I mean, don't they go down like 25%?
I know. Let me tell you this.
Depends on which one.
I don't want to say
they
anything,
will.
but a friend of
Depends on
mine.
which one, but they will go down 25 minimum.
I mean, in No Time to Die is what, 11?
They will go down minimum 25. Some will go down 30. Some will go down 50. Depends on the watch. You buy Omega DeVille, that's going to go down about 70%, maybe 80%. You buy the best value holding Omega is the Omega Seamaster 300M. Not No Time to Die, but standard one, because it's a decent price point to start, and there is a demand for it on the secondary market. And they will drop down 25%, but everything else will drop down more than that. Okay, sorry. Also Speedy, especially wide dial, they will hold to about 25% down in the secondary market.
I mean, I know originally before I went heavy into Rolex, they would give 15%. But now, like I said, I don't even look on that side of the store anymore.
Well, that's okay because they're allowing you to do that. I don't have that luxury.
Thankfully, I don't have to buy so-called shitters to get it anymore.
You're lucky.
I am, yeah.
I got to tell you something. With Omega, I got a friend who bought the white dial Speedmaster. He got about 8% off. They rounded it down to a full number. I think he paid 13 Aussie for it. 13 Aussie. 5 to 8% they gave him on it. The thing is, with gold Omega, they will savagely discount in Australia. The thing is, they're out of their fucking mind. You know those Setna gold and the
gold Speedmaster is more than a Daytona almost.
It's ridiculous. Mr. GMT, $5. Bateman, have you tried the No Time? Have you tried on the No Time to Die? I've heard it doesn't fit well.
I haven't.
I've tried this watch on. It doesn't feel nice with the shark mesh.
Some people say there's different size bracelets you can get for it. So they've got like holes in different points, something like that.
Mr. GMT brings up a very important thing. Are
See,
you
like I'm a
or anyone
6.6,
else ready
6.2
to buy any watch that costs $10,000, $15,000 or more without actually trying it on?
Yeah.
That's
Statement
that's
is
what I
just
mean, to be fair.
Hey man, go to the Omega boutique. They'll treat you like gold, unlike Rolex.
Yeah.
Make them try, try on it, walk it around the store,
Hey,
take a glass of champagne, and then leave.
Do a Gonzo
Mr.
stream.
Tudor, hey, how are you? How are you boys going?
How you doing, man?
Good, good. How you going?
We got
Is any-
royalty. We got MT85 in the house. How are you?
One
And we've
second,
got
one second.
Royalty. Bear, how soon do you think?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, Jesus. Terrible static.
Good. What are you doing? It was perfect.
Is that
I
me?
don't know why
Shit.
you mucked around with it. It was perfect before.
All right. I'll get off.
I think it's a bit better now.
Is it better now or is it still bad?
Yeah, this is good. This is good. Perfect.
Okay, sweet. Bateman, what I've heard is, right, but with these no time to dies is when it goes around your wrist, the mesh doesn't sit perfectly on certain wrists. So you're better off
I've
going
seen
to
that.
actual an AD and trying it on before you do
Yeah,
buy,
no, I've
because you
seen
might
that on
buy it,
the-
just blind buy it, and then say, fuck, this doesn't fit right. I just don't want it.
No, fair enough, man. Like I've
You
seen
know what
it,
I mean?
like on the 6 o'clock side, like the mesh will sort of go around the wrist, but it won't sort of touch it fully.
Yeah, it won't
Um,
feel nice. It doesn't feel nice. And so that's why I've heard a lot of people complain about it. It's just you're better off
Right.
going into an AD and just trying it on, just
Okay.
so you know. Because if you do buy it, blind buy it, you might have regrets big time.
Yeah.
All right, I'm off.
Oh, man,
Jesus.
what are you doing to us?
Wait, was that MT85? I think it was. Yeah, it's
No.
you, man. MT85, your mic, it's all static. Yeah.
Just log out and log in. Just fucking thing is acting up tonight.
Holy shit.
I got to tell you something. That's a beautiful Omega. MT85 is back on. We're back on with MT85.
Attic?
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah,
You
good.
fixed it. Yeah.
Excellent.
And GMT's back.
So it wasn't me all this time.
It wasn't you. No.
Hey, can we use you as the scapegoat, please? I gave you $5,000 worth of Superman figurines. Just
I know it
help
was
me.
10. Now it's gone down to 5. You're backtracking now. What the hell's going on? It was 2, 5,
Oh, I
10. Now
sold one
going
of
back
my
to 5.
Breguets, Mr. GMT.
Which one? Another one? Well, you
The
haven't
Type
got one left.
21. I sold the Type 21.
Oh, that wasn't my favorite, but it's all right. Which one? So now, which one you got left?
I got the enamel and I got the traditional.
I know you. Yeah, I know you sold that one. What am I saying? Of course, I know you sold that one. That's right. You sold it last week. When was it? A week ago?
This
2
week.
weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, last week. Yeah. I just remember. Yeah. All right. Look, at the end of the day, you got to do what makes you happy, and financially as well. So, you're doing what you have to do. But back to this watch. Seriously, Bateman, go try it on, buddy. Because
All right.
it's not a joke. It's a lot of money. It doesn't matter if you get a half the price; it's still a lot of money.
Yeah. No, I have to take a trip up to Auckland and give this thing give it a squiz, a sticky beak.
Yeah, that's it. I was only working, so I thought I'll jump on quickly and just put through my concerns about the
Your 2
watch. That's all.
cents. No, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah.
All right, boys. I've got to go back to work. Thank you for having me. Stay safe.
Hey, take care, mate.
Take care, Mr.
Bye.
GMT. Thank you.
Yeah, I actually made the mistake of ordering a Yacht-Master, the 2 or whatever, the big regatta thing.
Yep.
And it came in, and the AD's like, "Oh, I'm so happy you got your watch." And this was like when I first started buying Rolex, and I tried it on, and then she's like, "Oh, we'll take it home for the day and see if you like it." And I'm like, I'm looking at this thing, and I'm like, I don't fucking want this thing. This thing is uncomfortable.
That was a titanium one?
No, it was a
Oyster Flex?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is a big no-no to say no to a watch that you put on your list from an AD.
I quite like the idea of the
We have another super chat, I think.
Oh, have we? Let's have a look. Let's have a
Here
look.
we go,
Oh,
Mr.
yes, we do.
G. Mr. Black Cat 997 $5. MT85 Bear. When negotiating with ADs for non-Rolex, what does the negotiating process for a discount? How do you do it? How large is the discount you should start with? Well, what do you say, Bear? What do you say?
For me, approach is very simple. Am I pairing this fucking watch with a Rolex, or am I buying this fucking straightforward? You buying it straightforward, okay? I want this discount, whatever the discount I choose to be. Oh fuck, that's too much. Oh fuck, okay. You know what? I'd like to pay you full price, but I want to get this and that. That's the way negotiations really work.
Yep, Barry summed it up perfectly.
What's the best discount you guys have got?
Me, I would say the best discount, the highest discount I ever got was the Breitling Super Ocean at 50% from the AD. I got a lot of Omegas at 35%. And the best on Cartier I got was at 30%.
Yeah, I bought a Planet Ocean, a 43.5, and I paired it with a Starbucks.
There you go.
So
it's okay, you know, when you actually, I immediately in my head, I do the fast accounting, okay? So if I'm buying a watch, which we choose to call shitters as a result of this show, for me to get something from Rolex I want, I immediately calculate what can I sell it to my secondary market dealer for. Based on that, I can see what's my loss on that. But in the same time, I look at the Rolex I'm asking for and what would be the premium on that. If my loss exceeds the premium, I don't want it. But to be very honest with you, at one point it was easier to do.
Oh, it's not easy now, Bear.
No, but primarily because Rolex has gone down in value on a secondary market, with the exception of few. And the same happened with the other watches. So it's kind of double fucking problem. On one side, my loss on the non-Rolex is bigger, and my gain on Rolex is smaller.
We got a super chat in here. ASB 88 £5. Bateman, we get it. You like small watches for your girly wrists and want a fictional 007 Bond watch. You're getting more boring than Tubby's Breguets. Gee,
I guess I've got a girl's wrist. This is my girl's wrist, guys. What do you think?
This is not small watch. The No Time to Die is 42 millimeter.
Bear, will your AD let you buy the same reference twice?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
they
a
won't
big
let. They don't do that for me.
No, that's a big no-no, actually. Yeah, but I did it a couple of times. I bought so many, I sometimes think maybe he forgot. He says, you have that. No, I don't. I'm going to check. I don't check. Just why the fuck do you need to check everything? Just relax.
Relax. I love Bear. You hit it on the head. Just relax.
Exactly.
I actually asked my sales lady today for a platinum Daytona.
Ooh.
You know what's funny? MT85.
She said literally, well, if the next one comes in, I guess it's yours.
That's wonderful. But
Fuck.
can I tell you something? I was offered that watch at 27% off when
It
the
was still
precious
a
went.
lot of money, Bear. It was a lot of money.
When
Which
was
one
Yeah,
did
that?
you
man.
get? MT85. Which one? The diamonds or the looms?
Oh, the looms.
Okay.
I remember holding that watch maybe, I don't know, 5 years ago. No,
Can I
before.
ask you? Do you actually like it?
I mean, it was my grail.
I don't like it. I remember when I would like to have it now because it's hot, but as a watch, I don't like it. First thing that I remember seeing was the brown bezel. And I'm like, what the fuck is this brown bezel about? What the fuck? This is like a fucking pool color. And it just bothered me. And I'm like, fuck, I don't want that shit. Come on, man. It's a great watch. It's a fucking ultimate Daytona, blah, blah, blah. He was willing to take actually to trade in some fucking Datejust and some Omegas to it. And I'm like, no, fuck it. I don't want it. I don't want it. It's too much money. And it has a brown pool bezel.
The previous reference was definitely better with the all
And
blue.
I'm like, gee, man, what a fuck up I am. I mean, seriously, like
It
now,
was still a lot of money, Bear. They were
no,
not cheap.
Archie, that's a fucking winner chicken dinner. Now he teases me about that. Oh, are you sure you don't want still the pool bezel Daytona? I'm like, no, I changed my mind. I want to. Sorry.
They
Sorry,
sat
yeah,
on a shelf forever. Nobody bought them.
very true, NT85, very
I
true.
remember holding one, and my sales lady was like, "Oh, you want this?" And I'm holding it, and I'm like, "Why the fuck would I buy this? I want a Panda instead."
Yes.
And that was when they were 55 grand.
Yeah. That's oh my god, how things sometimes change. Crazy.
This
Which
watch
watch?
reeks of country club wankerism. I assume he's
Yeah.
talking about the Platinum Daytona.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know that it does. Maybe I don't know. I mean, Rolex is a loud brand, so yeah.
I
Maybe.
like they've given it the display case back. I think this thing is beautiful. I like it.
Great way for them to cheapen out the watch,
Mhm.
give less
Save on some
platinum.
precious metal, yeah.
We got Doc joining us.
What is happening, guys? Hey, look at that. Nice Daytona with polished center link bracelet. You like that?
It's beautiful.
Do you like that, Doc?
Actually, I do. I mean, as a modern Daytona goes, I don't own any modern Daytonas yet, but I always like that ice blue dial. You can't say no to that one. And I like the polished center links.
I think the key word here yet. So, which modern Daytona would Doc pick for himself?
Well, it could be like I heard Bateman saying once upon a time, if I win the lotto, then I go all out and I get a Platona. And it has the dial I like. It's got a little bit of chocolate that I like. I appreciate all of that.
Oh, it's a chocolate. I called it cool. Fuck.
Hey, Doc, when did they first bring out platinum in Daytona? What 4 digit, 5 digits, 6? What's the?
I don't think it came out till the third generation. I don't think it came out with the Zenith movement platinum.
I believe
No,
it.
absolutely not. You're right, Doc.
But I'm not,
Oh, never mind.
I'm only just getting into the Zenith Daytonas. I do appreciate them. I tried one on a couple months ago. Very nice watch. I prefer it over the third generation, to be honest.
Zenith Daytonas, yeah.
The Zenith Daytona has a nice. It aligns with the 3 and the 6, and there's just something about me. I like the symmetry. I like all that. It's very nice.
Gorgeous.
The one I tried on was a Patrizi, which really
yeah.
way too much though. It was like 100 and something. It's like, yeah, well, very
That's so
nice to try
expensive.
on.
What makes the Patrizi special?
It's just the patina where it goes gold on the subdials.
Right.
It's a defect in the dial that so much.
I don't mean to change the topic, but I think this is interesting. Doc, you were, by the way, right. The first platinum Daytona was the 50th anniversary Daytona, and that was 2013. But I have a question for you. This is a little trivia here. What was the very first platinum watch that Rolex released?
Ooh.
Was it a day date?
Correct.
I was about to say that's a question for Sod.
That's the 5-digit day date. Yeah.
That's right. That is correct. The first no, not 5-digit day date. Not the first. The first
4-digit.
4-digit. That's right, Archie.
Oh, really? Oh.
Nah, that's reference 6510 and 6511.
Oh, Bear, when you get a chance, you should check your WhatsApp because I sent you a gift.
Oh,
I think you might like it for this Friday.
I got to tell you something, Doc. Doc,
Doc,
Doc.
can you just can you bring up the reference I said? I just want the punters to see the very first platinum Rolex that was released. That was in the 1950s. So I think it's kind of interesting for some people at least. Just do the day date platinum 6510 or 6511. Thank you. And 30 says, be careful, Doc. There are a lot of forced patina patrizzi dials around.
I think you've got your reference maybe mixed up, Bear.
Maybe. But why don't you just do the day date?
See, I've got a yellow gold.
No, but put a platinum. There was they were that was available in gold and platinum.
Put 36 millimeter platinum.
No, just put that, but put more platinum next to it. 6510 platinum. They were available in two metals, in a yellow gold and platinum.
1 second.
If it doesn't come up, you can do it without the digits and just say 36 millimeter platinum. Come up.
Sorry, man. Sorry. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking wrong. I don't know.
Well, I'm saying in case it's off by a digit somewhere in there, if you just say 36 millimeter platinum, it should come up.
Let me look. Maybe I got the reference wrong. I'm sorry. Let me look. Somebody wants to have which one is
6613. Maybe.
No, those came later. Actually. I'm right. It is the first version of the day date, 6510, smooth bezel with the fluted bezel merge. They were both in platinum. Yeah, I was right. That is it. That's the 6510 and 6511.
Bear, real quickly, we've got a super chat for you to read as Mike the Snake. You've got to read this as Mike the Snake.
Oh, me? Oh, okay. I will do that now. Hang on. I need to interrupt this watch talk to talk about me. The fires are close and my carpet is covered in skid marks. Sorry, Archie. I'm coming on the show. How am I? I'm a little bit stressed, Archie. I'm a little bit stressed. I am stressed. I get stressed. There you go. Thank you. People like it because of my accent. That's why.
I've always liked the Serbian Mike the Snake. I mean, that's a very unique Mike the Snake.
Yeah, it's different, Mike the Snake. I love my Mikey. Where's my Mikey?
Chingo, skid mark carpet.
All the other ones are just the same Mike the Snake, but yours is unique.
Sorry to bother you, Bateman. I was able to actually find it. Hang on.
You can stick
And
it
it is Watch Type Magazine, Platinum Rolex watches.
Is it on the internet?
Yeah. Watch Type.
You can
watch,
paste it.
Sorry,
You can,
watch.
You can
Well,
paste it into the private chat.
Yes.
No, but I'm looking at it on my desktop. I'm on a phone, Doc.
Oh.
Watch
Bateman?
Type Magazine, Platinum Rolex watches.
Bateman, he's giving
Found
you a
it.
workout. Giving you a
Found
workout.
it. One
There you
second.
go, Bateman. So you will see, actually, there was you will see the advertising in it for that first platinum and gold date.
You're earning your Friday bonus today. Earning that bonus.
No, I don't have Apple. I have an iPhone, but I have a shit little chrono book. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you.
I gotta tell you, Bear, seriously, you know,
Hey, there
I
it
don't
is.
know.
There it is. There it is. That's the first platinum Rolex watch.
Yes. Do you love platinum?
I'm a primarily steel guy. Platinum is
MT
expensive.
85. You got that. You got that titanium. How do you find the titanium?
It's very light.
Do you like it?
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
it. That's
wearing
it.
What do you want me to tell you?
Tell us the stories about it. Express your emotions. Go deep inside yourself and tell us how you feel about it.
Well, when you get a call every 3 to 4 months, they become mundane, actually.
Are you
But
wearing that a lot? Are you wearing that watch?
I wore it for a month straight, and then I put it in the safe.
So you rotate them like a month each watch?
Yeah, give or take, but usually I wear a Tudor FXD when I'm at my ranch, so
That makes sense. That's a great watch for work.
yeah.
I agree. Absolutely. Actually, it's a perfect watch for that. Let me ask you, what is your favorite Rolex that you own? If you're forced to actually say, "Hey, this is my favorite."
Because you're not supposed to have a favorite. It's like children. You're not supposed to have a favorite.
No, you do, Doc. I do. We all do. Come on.
Oh, of course. But you're not supposed to.
I guess so.
Does it have to be in the current collection, or?
Yeah. You actually own it.
Okay. What if I did own it before and then I sold it and it was?
Yeah, that's another question.
Ooh,
What's your favorite?
that
What's
makes
your
it even
favorite
more
one you sold?
interesting. Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me. I want to know what you sold that you actually loved.
Okay, well, it'd be a deep sea, a 1-1. I think it's like a 1166. I am terrible on references.
That's okay.
James Cameron or the?
It was the black one. I originally wanted the James Cameron, but they didn't have it. So I settled, and then I dailied that for about 8 years. And then, hold on.
I think the non-James Cameron is. I'm starting to like it a lot, Bear. You know, with the black dial.
And then coincidentally, I sold the black dial, and I bought the James Cameron, the 1.3 reference, for my birthday, and I haven't worn it. So So yeah, I shouldn't have sold the first deep sea I ever bought.
Would you rebuy a watch? I did a few rebuys in my life. Are you okay with rebuying?
I wouldn't rebuy that reference because although I don't wear the new one that much, the old bracelet taper is very uncomfortable.
I see.
What do you think of the Sea Dweller 4000, the 116600?
I have that watch. That is one of my absolutely favorite. That's my favorite diver from Rolex.
It's quite rare, isn't it? You don't really see a lot of these. It's 40
Yeah,
mil.
this is a very short run, short production. They were running only about, I think, 2.5 years. It is definitely good watch to buy. Again, I bought this on a secondary market because I missed the opportunity when they were available in the AD. But I bought it at a good price. That when it actually dipped a little bit, and it's still dipping. So it's a good watch to pick up on a secondary market. I think it's beautiful. I love the fact that it doesn't have a cyclop, yet it has a date. I love the fact that it's a very short run. It wears. I love the fact that it's in the 40 millimeter, yet it's a Sea Dweller. Yeah, 4K Sea Dweller is exceptional watch. Just slightly thicker than Sub.
Yeah,
This
what
is
do you
only
think, Archie?
40 millimeter though, right?
That's right.
Correct. Wears beautifully.
Are you a fan, Archie?
I got to tell you something. I love it. I absolutely love these watches, but I think bang per buck, I would go pre-ceramic Sea Dweller.
I had
Fair
that as well. That one I actually sold, but it is a great watch, and I agree with Archie.
There's a lot
However,
of hype. These SD4000s, they get a big premium.
yeah,
And
because it's ceramic and because it was a very short run. I think from all the modern Rolex watches, that and Tiffany Blue OP41 are the shortest run.
You know what the perfect Rolex I think would be this watch in the 43 millimeter, no cyclops.
See, that's an interesting thing. You're basically describing the Sea Dweller 43, in which they obviously use the Cyclop. And their argument with that comment that you made is that at the time when they were producing this Sea Dweller, they did not have a technology that would assure that that Cyclop can resist the depth of that watch.
The
So
cyclops just
now,
glued on top.
no, actually, the Cyclop on SD43 is differently produced.
Is it really? I didn't know that.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Well, they should make one without a cyclops, and then it would be very clean diving. It'd be like
That's a similar. See, that's a similar story with, let's say, Day-Date in platinum, when they never produced them with the fluted bezel because they did not have technology to produce fluted bezel in platinum. When they achieve the technology, they can do it. That's when they produce it. So Rolex likes to flex their ability to produce something. And then when they do it, when they evolve their watch further, they never go back.
tell me this, Ben. With these Day-Date 2s compared to the Day-Date 40s, what did you think of that phase when they had the Day-Date 2?
They were chubby. They were chunky.
Chunky and chubby, yes, sir.
Terrible proportions. Terrible.
However, there is a lot of people who love them because they prefer larger watches, and there is a demand for them. So there you go. Everything has a right customer. Personally, I prefer the Day-Date 40 because I am chubby enough myself. I don't need my Day-Date to be chubby.
Because you're chubby, but you dream of being slim.
Yes. Actually, I don't. I don't give a fuck.
Very cool, Bear.
I want to say hi to my favorite cousin in Archieverse, cousin Angelic in a chat. Cousin Angelic, good to see you, sir. I send you my love.
Hmm.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
I love the
you
new
don't
day
like it.
dates. There's so many good configurations, you know. I
They
love those extreme
perfected.
green
You're right.
dials.
They
Yeah.
perfected it. Dude, I could not agree with you more. I don't know what the fuck was this phase with this. I don't, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
Do you like the sort of smoked green here on the screen, or do you like that sort of flat green,
I like lacquered green, beautiful, deep, wet dial.
lacquered green?
Yeah,
That's this one here.
correct.
It's beautiful.
I think
I love that green, Bear. Money green, they call it. I've never
Money
heard that
green.
before. Money green. That's the Rolex green. They're
Rolex
still
green for the
impossible to
win.
get, aren't they? That green is impossible to get, isn't it?
Well, it's not nothing is impossible. It's just difficult to get. This is probably at the moment. If we don't go into exotic stone dials and all that shit, this is the hardest to get day date.
Have you asked?
No, I haven't asked. I am not in position to. I don't wanna at this time. No, and I don't wanna. I would not buy it to flip it. I would buy it to keep it. Um, I'll be honest with you, Archie. I have already too much money tied into my watches. I don't. I cannot go that much.
Yeah, I'm the same, Bear. I'm trying to get out of watches, not buy more.
But I love it. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I think it's beautiful.
anything Rolex that has green dial seems to be extra hard to get.
You're
That
right.
remember they did the GMT anniversary in gold. That was a bit soft for a while, but they've seemed to have picked up.
This just in, I've heard that it's not actually called money green. It's actually called Qingao green. You see
Oh,
in the title
Qingao
there.
green. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Oh, someone's mic is going crazy.
Oh, that's empty.
MT85.
I got to tell you, the funny thing is with these green is a difficult color. Like
The only green, I actually like is Rolex green.
I like the way the GMT had the green. Remember the 24-hour hand was green?
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah.
Do you think they're going to bring out a Coke eventually, Bear? In the
Yeah,
GM?
that's inevitable. Of course they will. It's just a
Why
matter
are they
when.
stalling like a bitch?
Because that's what they do. Because they build the anticipation. They create. It's a marketing gimmick. It's all part of the amazing machinery that Rolex is, and allowing people to crave and to love and to anticipate and to dream about it, and to hate those who cannot have it. Jealousy is strong sometimes,
Yeah, the jealousy is strong, Bear.
especially in our hobby. That's not uncommon. This is a beautiful watch. I missed this watch. Now the so-called Bruce Wayne is the watch that is taking the place of this watch. A lot of people were complaining about this one when it existed and it was on the market. The main complaint about this GMT was that it looks exactly like a sub, so what's the fucking point? And I think Rolex has seen it as well in that aspect as something that is a little bit too one-dimensional for the GMT, and they kind of decided to go with having always the two-color bezel.
Yeah, and so they've made with the new Bruce Wayne, they've made one side, it's a lot lighter. It's almost like a very ghost gray, and then black on
Yeah,
the other half.
yeah, which I love.
It's beautiful, yeah.
And he says that his mic is acting up, so he has to get a new one, boys.
No
Yeah.
worries.
See, when this first came out, I kind of thought maybe it's a little bit lazy, but in
I
time,
don't
yeah, it's
understand
grown
why
on
the
me.
fuck they brought that out, but they won't bring a Coke out. What the hell is wrong with these morons?
You don't like this, Arch?
I do, but why wouldn't you bring a Coke out? The whole industry wants a Coke.
Ideally, what Rolex would love is to completely phase out of steel and become a totally lifestyle luxury brand where predominant product is the precious metal watch.
How do you know this?
That's the strategy. That's so obvious.
Precious metal is expensive.
Super chat.
Exactly. The margins are so much better.
Frank V, $2. Pull up the yellow gold GMT green, please. Rolex, please.
Pulling it
That's
up.
the anniversary.
That's right. This is beautiful.
Marcus Mandel, you've already got a wrench. What are you talking about?
You know, that's gorgeous watch. A very good friend of mine from Archieverse had this watch, and I think this is his favorite GMT.
Oh, this is fucking amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love the green dial. I love how it goes with the black bezel. I don't think it would work too well if the bezel was also green. I think what they've done is just perfect.
I don't disagree. I am with you, brother.
This might increase in value over time too, you reckon?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's a very these were one of the first ceramics, weren't they, Bear? They came out in
Yes, Arch.
2008. Yeah.
They are an amazing watch, I got to tell you. The thing is, the thing I find difficult is, remember Mr. GMT, the price difference between the black ceramic and a Pepsi or a Batman is huge. There's a big price difference, Bear, and it's basically the same watch.
Imagine having a three-piece collection. Imagine this. You've got this yellow gold green dial GMT.
Yep.
You've got the rose gold root beer solid gold.
Yep.
And then the meteorite dial Pepsi.
Yep.
Fucking imagine that.
Perfect.
Imagine that.
Perfect.
Someone's probably already got that collection. That'll be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, super chat from Black Cat.
Black Cat, $2. Bruce Wayne is low key the best GMT.
Oh, we've got a follow up from Marcus Mandel.
Marcus Mandel, €2. I was talking about green room, Archie.
Green room. Shroom.
I don't know. The comms are fucked tonight.
Bear, I've got to tell you something. This is such a beautiful GMT, $36,000. What do you think?
Of course, it's beautiful. I love it very much.
Three-piece collection bear. This the solid gold root beer and the meteorite Pepsi. What do you think?
You want to have 3 GMTs?
That'll be sick, wouldn't it? Absolutely sick.
Can I be honest with you? I think it's fucking amazing. I'm a huge GMT fan, and you can choose. See, that's the thing. People have a different way of choosing how they're going to collect. I know. I mean, Archie had a good friend who was collecting all vintage Longines, and that was his way of collecting. What's wrong with being a GMT collector and having 3, 4, 5 GMT pieces from probably most prominent line from the most prominent watch brand. That's amazing.
Yeah, we got a super chat from MC85.
MT85, $2. What was original retail?
Supposedly, this was 33,250. So there you go.
Wow, inflation, boys, inflation.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I love this watch here itself. I mean, Bear, this could be a beautiful piece, one and done. It's special. You could this is all you need, Bear. If you had this,
I would be uncomfortable wearing this as a one and done and having just this piece in yellow, gold, green dial. Obviously, exceptionally luxurious and expensive watches a daily. I could not do that.
Super
okay.
chat.
Here we go. We got a super chat from Mac Lobster, $5. Don't be a guy walking around thinking you're the shit with your Rolex. No one gives a fuck. Yeah, that's true. So true.
Oh yeah, that's 100%. You know, when you think about it, Rolex is a very common watch. It's that's the number one thing, and number two thing. So many fake Rolexes in this world, where in a way, when you see a person with a Rolex watch, there's a good chance 50-50 that it's a fucking fake Rolex.
I think the odds are
So
higher than that.
That's so
Ben.
sad.
Yeah.
maybe even higher. You're right, Bateman. So
Mhm.
Rolex is not a flex. Rolex is nothing really special. I love Rolex for the different reasons. I mean, I don't think Rolex is really flex watch as some people might think.
Nope.
It's,
It is not a flex. Did I
no.
tell the story of my purple bluesy where I was at Costco and there was a guy who was into watches, so he's staring at it, and eventually he said something about it, and he said, "I just assumed it was fake because it has a purple dial."
And you know what? You can't blame him,
No, no,
right? So
no.
that's the thing.
But
You
the
have a
interesting
super
thing
chat.
is how many other people are thinking it and they just don't say anything.
Correct. You got Marcus here, Arch.
Here we go. We've got Marcus Mandel, €5. Archie would have floored green room with a single punch. Poor shroom. He was messing with the bull. I don't like violence. I don't like to be violent. It was kind of that was a long time ago. It is what it is.
I sense a little bit of a Kwai Chang Caine in you, where you can say, "I don't like violence," but you kick him and he goes across the room and smashes up against the wall.
The most violent moment in Archie's life was when he actually kicked the guy with a Louis Vuitton briefcase and he kicked his tooth out.
Yeah, got to lose some teeth.
130,000 for this watch here. This is ridiculous. Look at this. This is the Tiger's Iron. What do you think of that, Bear? 130,000.
It's a cool dial, though.
It's a very cool dial, but I don't think that watch is. That is wishful thinking. Whoever is selling this, there's no way they're gonna get that.
Here's
I'd
the
much rather
interesting
have
thing
the
for
new-
me. I'd rather have a meteorite.
Of course,
Yeah.
man.
So I mean, the price kind of doesn't make sense.
130,000 for that, or 100 for this. I mean, fuck. I'd rather take this. This is more beautiful in my opinion, but you can get a meteorite.
But it hasn't got the dial. You know, that's the.
Well, it's the same Tiger's Iron.
Interesting comment from Nick Miller. I think this is a very interesting comment. Certain Rolexes are obviously heavy flex watches, but not typical models. And I agree. And it's interesting thing, they're flex Rolex watches for the non-watch people, and they're flex Rolex watches for the watch geeks. For example, the white gold Le Monde Daytona that our friend Michelino has will be a huge flex amongst the watch geeks. When it comes to outsiders of our hobby, nobody gives a flying fuck. When it comes to non-watch people, you get one of the most hated Rolex watches, the Yacht-Master 2, in a solid gold. And the outside people will think, holy shit, look at that huge gold brick on a guy's wrist. And it is a flex in its own form. So it's really, who are you flexing to? Are you flexing or showing off, whatever you want to use, to your watch geek friends, or are you flexing to the outside world, strippers, people outside, like
Interesting.
Archie said?
You brought up the strippers. I was about to say, for the strippers, actually, the Datejust is probably the biggest flex among the normal non-watch community.
And I said strippers not because I enjoy strippers, but actually they actually represent, they're the ultimate gold diggers. They're evaluating your worth. They're evaluating what is this, how much money can I get out of this fucking poor fuck? And that watch in their eyes represent what they can afford. And you are right, dog. The more glamorous look, the more fancy look, and so on. The Daytona, you can be wearing 1.5 million Paul Newman Daytona, and outside people will have a zero acknowledgement of it.
The vast majority. I mean,
Right.
I wore Daytona on a plane, and Tanzil liked to make fun of the story because the lady thought, "Oh, who gave you that old watch there? Is that your grandfather?"
There you go. There you go.
But you show up with the one I sent you the picture of today, right? And
Yeah.
that's just a pre-ceramic sub, and they know what that is.
Very good point. Also, I can tell you, Archie can tell you, his bluesy would get more attention than any other of his watches because of very prominent blue dial, blue watch with a gold frame and gold look and Rolex. So that's going to stand out.
And it has a Cyclops. A lot of people out there think every Rolex has a Cyclops.
Correct.
I
Yes,
gotta
he can
tell you
wear, he
something.
can wear the wartime, and only highly educated strippers will acknowledge that.
I gotta tell you, Bear, this watch here is very, very special indeed. It's I gotta tell you, the funny thing is, when they released the Panda, that's when the white dial Explorer became more valuable than the black dial. It's funny, the Panda caused that, Bear.
That is true.
And I don't know what's wrong with white. White is such a beautiful dial to have on a sports watch. I like
I
to have.
agree as well.
Mm.
White is the best.
Love the
Now,
white dial.
Bateman, this one here, Bateman, this is a white gold, isn't it? What's this here?
That's
tell
correct. This is the white gold Le Mans Daytona. They've highlighted the red on the bezel there. There's also an exhibition case back. They've also just recently released off catalog a rose gold version of this watch. And that's very expensive at the moment on Chrono 24.
Jamie helps me here to use a proper terminology. Highly educated strippers are actually called escorts.
Have you
High-end escorts.
read the stupid chat, Archie?
Stupid chat. Black Cat $9,972. Rolex is like a US 1 ounce gold eagle liquid commodity.
He's not wrong.
Mind you, I lost money on the two-tone, Bear.
It's okay. He didn't lose a lot.
It still hurt.
It's okay.
The Ghost of Pablo Escobar, $5. Hi guys, happy Friday. Keep up the good work. What do you guys think of the Breguet Marine Dual Time? I think this watch, a Stew GMT looking to add.
Well, that's right up your alley, a Breguet.
Breguet Marine Dual Time. Jeez. I
see this. I
Looks a
see
little-
Russians. Russians love this shit, man.
yeah, it's very Ulysses Nardin, isn't it?
I was
Bear?
about to say, looks very Ulysses Nardin.
You got it.
See, I think Breguet's forte is the tradition and the classic. Classic and the traditional. Tradition and the classic. That's their two fortes. The sports. I'm not so sure.
It's
I've
very
lost my
busy.
Breguet sponsorship, Bear.
Very busy. Imagine if both.
I can tell you the truth now, Bear. I fucking hate it, Bear.
Okay, man.
The truth comes out.
Hey,
I fucking
why-
hate it.
that's why people like you. You're gonna say it
Yeah.
at the end anyway.
Yeah.
It's even
Clip
Is
got
this
that
a white
for the
gold
Breguet
one or a
moment.
steel one? What is
it's even
this?
got a date window in there to add more complexity.
So this is steel. This is 42 millimeters. The price on this one is 15,000.
Well, at least it's not 30.
I don't hate it. I personally don't hate this watch. I agree it's too busy, but there are other Breguet Marines that I actually appreciate.
I like Donny's Haynes Breguet Marine with the Guilloche, but
Yeah, he
it's
had
more
that.
simple.
Yeah,
It's
that's.
more.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
It's
ahead.
more simple. It's more simple. This has got too much happening.
Can you bring that one up? The one we're talking about, Bateman?
Which one, mate? Hang on.
He's got a Breguet Marine in rose gold. It's beautiful.
Don't do gold. Just do
beautiful
Breguet
watch.
Marine steel. Let's forget gold and shit. Just do standard Breguet Marine.
Which one?
Because I'm with you, Bateman, on that dial. It's too many fucking things there.
You want something more simple, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Great.
Breguet Marine is not the ugly design.
Hmm.
I think it's a nice design.
I like the implementation of the rubber strap here as well.
Me too.
I think it works here. Fairly affordable price. Nice legible date window. 2 date windows by the looks of it.
See, that's beautiful, Bear, because it doesn't
know.
have too much shit happening. Look at that. I also like the contrast with the rubber strap. It's beautiful. The Breguet hands. It's
Yeah,
just
the numerals in the
it
strap.
works.
Exactly.
I
It
love
hasn't
that.
got-
You know, Bateman, what I love, he literally repeated everything you said because he wasn't actually listening to you. But that's good. That's good. He likes to watch.
And the price isn't terrible either. Look at the price.
Nice Guilloche dial.
Yeah, it's a good watch. So, the ghost of Pablo Escobar. Honestly, I would say if you're going into the line of the Breguet Marines, I would go with the more. Look at the beautiful coin
Look
there.
at the crown guard. That's
I'm thinking this is a better choice and a better value.
what do you call these crown guards, Archie?
No idea. They're unique, aren't they? They're very unique.
See, from a front-on profile, they just look like regular crown guards, but then when you see them on the
Yes.
side,
They're very.
yeah.
It's a beautiful watch. That's very nice. That I like it.
I like it too. Yeah.
And good value.
Do you like it more than the No Time to Die?
No.
It's a bit.
It's cool though.
How would I say this?
The No Time to Die is a younger man's watch. Is that what you're thinking?
Yes,
yeah.
yes, Doc. You got it, man. This also reminds me. Actually, do you remember Cartier divers?
Yes.
Kind of reminds me of that. Doesn't know if it's luxury. Doesn't know if it's a diver. Doesn't know. Like Romans are a bit fucking weird on a sport watches when you think about it. So yeah, that's the. But I like it. But I'm not a younger man, Doc. So there you go. I fucking like. I like this. Do I like it better than No Time to Die? I don't know.
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I don't think so.
Mm.
I mean, it's an unfortunate thing, but Breguet kind of is associated with an older man's watch. I mean, it's associated with an older man's watch generally.
Correct.
So,
Correct. What the hell is wrong with the Swatch Group? What the fuck were they thinking with that advertising, man?
Oh, that was shocking, wasn't it?
I mean, does anyone actually have any kind of control there? And do you actually, like, I mean, even small businesses, little businesses, when they advertise, they kind of critique and discuss and look at the different angles. Um,
did they
I mean,
change the logo and go woke or something?
no,
No, they
dude,
just really like
they
racist.
made a they made a joke. They made a mockery of Asian slate eyes. It's bizarre,
It's ridiculous.
without any logic. I mean, did they want to be edgy in some aspect, like
Hey, gun
Moser?
glutton. Hello, gun
Hey, Archie.
glutton.
Hey, Bear. Hey,
Hey, Gun
Bateman.
Glutton,
Hey,
how are
Matt.
you, man?
Good to see you.
I'm wonderful, as always.
What's new, man?
Not much, just living the life.
Good man. Have you been banging somebody?
Oh, yes.
Good.
Oh, yes. And that's what I love about my life right now. Can I just say that I truly love life. I feel like I've won the lottery. I just have been with all these beautiful women post-divorce, and I've just been
Beautiful.
enjoying every minute of it.
Dude, keep doing it until you are tired. When you get tired, then you take a
Yes,
break. Guys,
when it's
take
no
care of
longer
good.
fun, I'll take a break.
Did you get
There you
out
go.
with more than 30%?
I'm sorry?
Did you get out of your marriage with more than 30%
Oh
of your
yeah, it
assets?
was non-contestant, no contest or whatever. So I have no bad words to say about my ex-wife. She was a good woman. It's just we grew apart.
Well, you won the lottery.
Yeah, and I'm very happy right now. I just love dating women. Women is my new obsession. I was never
Beautiful.
very popular in high school, but now that I'm almost 40, my hair is salt and pepper, and I'm 6'5", thin. I feel like I've peaked. I'm in my prime.
You need to get this Breguet Marine. That's
I
for
love
you.
it.
Stop
I
it.
love
This is
it.
perfect.
Ah, shit, that was good. That
It
was
is a
No,
fucking.
perfect watch for
you need a
somebody like me. It
bluesy. You
is.
need a bluesy. That's going to
That
get
might
your
be my
mojo.
next watch. Like I said, I've been
Steve Burns,
promoted.
$2. The Crown Guard represent a wave. Navy theme. Oh, a
That
Thank you,
is
Steve
gorgeous.
Burns. Thank you. That's wonderful. There you go.
Yeah, we want to fuck this up. We want to get a bluesy for our friend Gun Glutton here.
Yeah, I would love a bluesy. Honestly, I don't. I love my Explorer 40. It's been perfect for me. It's been on my wrist as I've banged 10 new women since my divorce, which hasn't even been in a year. So I've been on course to bang a new woman every month, which isn't maybe not a lot, but I mean for somebody like me, it's been going pretty well. Plus, they're all beautiful. They're 10 years younger than me. I'm getting with women that are like 28 years old.
Right on.
Oh God,
That's because
they're
they're
just
looking for a husband and they
yeah,
see
they're
you.
all over the young boys, and it's funny because they look at me with my gray hair and they think I got my shit together. I'm more mature, but that may not be the case. But I've enjoyed their company and I've enjoyed their beauty and their youth. But I was very nervous about turning 40. I'll be 40. I'll be 38 in September.
You're
I have
sounding a
2 more
little Leo
years.
DiCaprio here, though.
Yeah, I
Kind of
have
like
2 more years before I turn 40, but that's why I'm not even worried about it. Once I turn 50, I'll still be able to get with women who are 10 years younger. So when I'm 50, I can get with women in their 40s and everything will be fine.
He actually does the opposite thing. He always looks for the 10 or 15 or 10 years older woman.
No. You got to go with the younger. They make you feel younger.
I want someone who's going to pay the bill.
I understand that.
He's a man whore. He's a man whore.
Super
Oh,
chat.
Black Cat, $5. Starting to get the salt and pepper. Does that actually
It
work?
does. As long as you have a good head of hair, I still have a good thick head of hair. The salt and pepper has. When I was in high school, nobody paid any attention to me. I was 6'5", young, dark hair. Nobody cared. Once it started the salt and pepper, it's it's ridiculous. I cannot
It's
believe it.
working for
Women
you.
10
It's
years younger
working
than
for
me,
you.
in their mid 20s, late 20s. Beautiful.
By the
woman.
way, Green Man understood exactly why Archie does that, because Archie is a value shopper. That is correct, Green Man.
Value shopper. That's exactly it, Bear. That's what I am, a value shopper. We've got another super chat here. James Mitchos, $8. What do you think of this Arch? Jaeger LeCoultre Master Compressor Geographic for 88. I love the Master Compressor. Completely undervalued.
Wow.
And $6,000. I got to tell you something. That's not bad buying.
No, not
You
at
know,
all.
I want to show you something, Bear. I'm just going to find it. Just give me one
Well, so do you
moment.
recommend this watch, Archie? As per Super Chat, you actually
Can I show you? So, you know,
Oh.
everyone hosed my watch down. They said, oh, that's boring. Nobody wants the JLC. Remember that, Bear?
He just disconnected, Archie.
Oh, sorry. This
You're
is
good.
actually
You're good.
my JLC for sale for 23,000. That is my watch.
Oh, wow.
That's my watch, guys. That is
Can you
my
zoom
watch.
in on the dial and see if there's any like
Yep.
nostril prints on the glass or anything?
That is my watch. Bear, that's my watch. Guess what they're asking for it, Bear? 23,000 Aussie.
How much
he's-
did you get for it?
I got my money back. I got my money back. It's a beautiful watch. I love it was I really do miss it, but I had to bring some bills back into line. So I got I tell you what, James, go for it. Go for it. Now the problem is, James, they're not an easy sell. Make sure you love it first, because you're not going to lose money, but you got to hold out for the punter.
You know, I
It's a
think I've
long
narrowed
shot.
down my next watch purchase. It's very obscure and like out of left field, but it's the Omega Speedmaster Heritage two-tone with the white dial. It looks very similar to a Daytona,
Is this
but they're like
Archie's?
6,000 pre-owned.
Are those Archie's photos?
No,
No, there's
that's
definitely
my
not.
watch. That's not. I didn't take the photos, but that is my watch for sale.
These are
A dealer
these are really good photos, man.
Yeah, the photos are phenomenal.
Yeah, no, the beautiful photo. But that was my watch, Bear. That's the watch I drove in the Bentley. When I drove that Bentley in the
Well,
Breguet.
you know what, Archie? If I knew this watch looks like good like this, I would have not tell you this.
Yeah, it is what it is, Bear. Bear, it is what it is. Okay, I'm just telling you. Beautiful watch. I needed to downsize. I needed to downsize, Bear.
Yes.
I needed to downsize.
It was a good move selling it.
Yes.
So yeah, that's
How many
how it
watches
goes.
are left? I hear that Zenith killed
Yeah, the Zenith I've
Tudor on
already
his
sold.
dog.
Dave's going to just give me my money back on that, which it
So
was
what
cheap.
do we have left after? What do we have
I've got
left?
6 watches then. Technically, I got 6. I have got left. I tell you what I got left. I got the World Time. I got the 2 Breguets, the enamel dial and the tradition. And I have the Speedy, the Explorer 2, and the Pam.
So let's sell Pam. Let's get rid of that as well.
Yep.
Get rid
Pam
of
is hard to
everything.
sell at the
Get rid of
moment,
everything.
Bear.
Get a bluesy, and then just keep the World Time, the bluesy, perfection, and that's
Yeah,
it.
I would like that too. Old Time and Bluesy. That would be also great duo.
And Speedy,
Look,
of course.
I
Speedy.
The only problem with Bluesy is that Archie had an issues because whenever he would go to the airport, all those girls would be fucking jumping him, and
Oh
he's
yes.
just he had it. No, seriously, he had a lot of problems with that.
Like a high
So,
karate commercial.
well, he made a couple of videos about it, guys. I mean, he just said, I think I need to get rid of this watch. They're fucking jumping me like there's no tomorrow.
No, I agree. It's like
Am
the
I right,
Beatles.
Archie?
That's right.
I mean, the man needs some space and peace. You know, you can't always have
Well,
this.
that's what the world time is for. When you don't want that attention, you slap on the world time, and then you get the attention from, the right people. But every man needs a little, like something like the bluesy.
What
So
two
I think he
brands do
needs
we?
the bluesy,
What
the
two
world time, the
brands?
speedy, perfection.
What two brands do we actually associate with Archie?
Patek and Rolex.
And
Exactly.
Speedy, man on the
The
fucking
speedy
moon.
too. I
But
mean, man on
but
the
Man
not
on
fucking
the
moon.
not
Man on
fucking
the
moon.
Omega,
fucking moon.
not Omega, not Omega.
That's why he just keeps the speedy there for fun as his beater.
True. Well, not beater. That's not really a beater, to be honest with you. But it's also a gift from a very nice people
Yeah, it's a
who.
gift, but it's also everybody knows Archie as man on the fucking moon.
So there we go. We finalize. It's a perfect trio. We have Wall Time as a classy Patek travel watch. We have a Daily Bluesy, which is exceptional brand, and a very
We just lost him again, I think.
Lost him again.
That's good. I mean, I
Well,
thought
I would prefer not to have have to buy back because I can tell you one thing. I sold it at a loss. Could you imagine me having to buy it back? I definitely.
you
Yeah,
could
Patek
get
Paula Speedy. Patek Paula
I'd rather
Speedy.
deal with what I've got than to
you could
buy extra
you
in. You
you
know
could
what I
get
Then
mean?
some
just
you,
take buying it back as like Dave Ramsey says a stupid tax. Just
instead of
like
buying back.
I will not do that again.
Instead of
And
Well,
buying
then
I
back,
mean, look,
you could get something new, which is you could get a 5-digit. You could get a pre-ceramic.
I've
That's
already
not
had a
buying back.
5-digit before. I had a Reheart one, last of the last.
Bluesy?
Yeah, I had a blue years ago. Yeah, I did.
Well, there's no way around it then.
Patek, Polar, and Speedy. Patek, Polar, Speedy. Patek,
excuse me.
Polar. You know that could work as well.
The Polar is nice. I like the Polar, but
Get those three on your watch roll, Archie, and see how they
Only
look
problem,
together.
it's not as nice as a bluesy.
yeah, Archie's like the one guy who owns a bluesy. I see a lot of bluesies here in Florida, and every time I see somebody with a bluesy, they can't pull it off. But Archie is just made for that bluesy. He
Look,
invented the name bluesy.
look,
Hmm.
look. It's such a great watch. I love them, but you know what? I needed the money. You know, sometimes I got to be honest
Yeah,
with
I
you.
know.
I don't have limitless moolah. I would actually like to downsize a bit. Because you got to remember, this is a store of money, right? You want to get out sometimes. Sometimes you got to cash your chips in. Tell me something. If I had a choice of keeping the two Breguets or keeping the world time, which way would you
World
go?
time.
Two or
Well,
one?
you keep the Patek. Patek is a special watch for people. I mean, Breguets are nice. Honestly, they're very nice. But Patek is like when you could actually own a Rolls Royce or a Bentley. That's like next level shit. Breguet, it's nice, but Patek, you
No, I
can't even
get what you're
compare.
saying. I get exactly what you're saying there.
How many wannabe gurus out there in the watch community own a world time?
None.
That's a good point. It's a very good point.
The rodent went and bought his his Breguet because he couldn't go out and buy a Patek. So he's like, all right, and then he'll justify it. Like, this is still a nice watch, and they are very nice
We
watches.
got Bear back. Hello, Bear. Oops. Hello, Bear.
Canadian comms. Canadian
Canadian
comms.
Tom. I got to tell you, Bear, it's I am actually looking at trying to not buy stuff back. I want to just stay with what I've got.
Well, then, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. You still can do the wall time, the polar, and the speedy.
80. Yeah, get rid of everything else.
There we go. That's perfect. There, that's on the screen right there.
Also,
Yes.
if you can't buy back, you may have to consider switching to a Pepsi. You've never had that.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
No. He. You know what? It stresses him. It stresses him way too much. He's not a Pepsi guy.
Mm.
You know, I've never seen one Pepsi here in Florida, but I see Batgirls all the time. Batman and Batgirls all day long. I've seen like old school Pepsis, but I've never seen a new one. I've seen Hulks, the green Sarmits, and every variant of the sub, but I have not seen a brand new Pepsi. But I'm only in Orlando.
Mm, yeah. No, that's a fair point. That is very fair. It's
Bateman,
Yes.
who is the top right corner?
Who's the top right corner? Oh, this is Gungotten.
Yeah, that's my
Oh, that's
carbonara.
yeah. Okay, what is that?
Carbonara.
Ice creamer.
Yeah, no, yeah, meat ice cream. No, it's carbonara. But I
Oh,
Oh,
put for
shit.
some reason my
carbonara.
picture didn't save, and every time I would
Dude,
try
that
to save
doesn't
it,
look like a good carbonara, man.
Oh, is
it's
that
not.
ice
It's
cream?
not presentation. I just like I had to pick a picture, so I
I
just was like, fuck it,
see.
carbonara.
I
I was
stand
thinking it was a
corrected.
chocolate chip cookie, man.
Well, you know, Doc.
That's real guanciale, though. Real guanciale.
We had a Breitling on the screen the other day, and Mike was like, "Oh, is it the 5396?"
Shit bonara. That's a shit bonara. That's right, Marcus. That's a shit bonara. Yeah.
Chipinara.
No. We love Mike.
we do. We love him
We
so
miss
much.
him. We
Guys,
miss him.
we do miss him. Guys, it's time to wrap up the show. Let's go through and thank our super chatters today. We've had a really good talk. I must
Wrapping it
say,
up at
I
2.5
am.
hours.
That's right. We do 2 hours. That's correct, Doc. That's what we do, Doc. And
Okay.
let's
Half
go
hour
through
bonus.
this list and thank our donors. We had JT. We had Steve Burns, MT85. Thank you for coming on, MT85. James Michos, Mac Lobster, MT85, Huratan, Dirk Diggler, Mac Lobster, Dirk Diggler, James Michos, JD, Tony Smith, MT85, James Michos, MT85, Steve Burns, Mac Lobster, Steve Burns, Mr. GMT, Black Cat 997, ASB 88, Jefferson Exotic, Frank V, Black Cat 997, Marcus Mandel, MT85, Mac Lobster, Marcus Mandel, Black Cat 997, The Ghost of Pablo Escobar, Steve Burns, Black Cat 997, and James Michos. That's the show. We will be
Don't
back.
forget to upvote.
Upvote, guys, and we will see you tomorrow. If you're buying or selling in a watch in America, fuck the AD games. Buy a Rolex of David S.W.
Wear your
See you
watches,
tomorrow.
folks.
Hi, guys. It's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David S.W. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David S.W. I would highly recommend David S.W. David S.W. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. Hey.